curve of the hips.
Oh, yeah. I was just interested in that because the only time I've really looked at cosplay has been with Monster Hunter stuff, and they typically use a lot of foam builds because a lot of heavy weapons. So that's why I was curious on the material.
A lot of Fischl's outfit for me is pure fabric.
We're just wiring layers.
The gold bits here, Fischl, I swear to God, stand still.
No.
So the gold bits in her hair, on there, at the bottom of there, her vision on the back is resin cast.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be making the boots myself because the curse of being a trans woman nowhere does shoes in my size. I need to find an eye patch. The wig comes from the same
solution
website.
to that. Poke yourself in eye and go to hospital.
No.
They'll give you an eye patch.
Now here's the funny thing. That eye patch is actually purely superficial.
Yeah, it doesn't actually do anything. It just it helps her lean into her own delusion.
What, the eye patch?
Yeah. She doesn't need it.
She doesn't need it. It's not actually restraining any power. Don't get me wrong, she's fucking powerful. Because purely by the power of her own imagination, she actually created another world.
See, here's some of that.
Oh, fuck off. There's fucking Warhammer logic in there now?
Yeah. Oh, don't. Because I've tried.
Yep, there's Orc logic.
Kind of
oh, yeah.
And I've played it. And...
Yep, there's Orc logic there.
Orc
Mayhem.
logic? Fuck that.
Orc logic is the best. You can't argue that.
I can breathe in zero gravity. I can breathe in a vacuum because I believe I can. You're a fucking idiot.
No,
Mayhem, here's the funny
you got
thing.
that concept wrong. It's, what's a vacuum? Huh, don't know. Guess I can breathe.
That's it, yeah. You can breathe in a vacuum because you don't know what a vacuum is.
Now, here's the funny thing. Orcs don't need to breathe to begin with. They're fucking fungus.
Yeah.
Also very true, yeah. I didn't even fucking click onto that part, yeah.
So,
hold on. Things that are blue are lucky. Which is why they've never beaten the Ultramarines.
Yeah. It is.
So shouldn't we just start believing the opposite? Everything that's blue is really unlucky?
Well, no, because they don't understand their own power.
That would also mean that I would be able to tell myself I'm not going to be alone for the rest of my life.
You're not an orc, Tony.
Tony, okay, there's a difference between luck and realism.
No, in this conversation, there's not.
Tony, there's a difference between orcs and trolls.
Also true.
Wow.
I just got called Shrek.
There's a difference between
I'm an ogre!
There's a difference between trolls and gnolls.
Anyway, just to finish this off. So
one last thing before you continue. Also, I reckon if we're going to agree on Tony being any race, it's just a really, really tall gnome.
I am a very tall midget.
We're talking about Tony.
Yeah.
Make cookies.
So yeah, Eli, the bits that are not coming with the costume that I'm going to have to make are the boots, because curse of being a trans woman. I'm making a bow for her.
All right, Legolas.
Yeah, she's a ranger.
Amy, what about her raven summon?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. So MiHoYo also have an official piece of merch of a plush Oz.
Oh, they actually have a raven?
Yeah. Plush Oz. But Shinny, you got to see the picture of the plush Oz. I'm gonna put this in media and links.
Oh, that's
it's
that
Chonk.
one.
It's fucking Chonk.
I'm Chonk.
Hold on. It's a big Pokemon?
It's Chonk. It's
Like
not
I said,
Lechonk, it's just Chonky.
Hey, Axel, what's up, man? Just getting the final touches on some things.
Am I sharing my screen or am I sharing Genshin? What am I sharing?
Porque no los dos.
Yes, what?
Everything.
Let's... we do that. So...
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to, first off.
So Eli, this is the one of the two props I'm going to have.
Yep.
Because Fischl has a raven, a night raven, and her main character, sort of the bow that's best suited to her character, is this. Oh, come on. So, yeah. Why are there no, like...
Have you
can sort of see
already
it.
got
You
an
can see it.
idea of how you're gonna make the bow? Because if not, I might have a potential idea.
No, there's a guy who's done a YouTube video on making this exact bow, and
Okay.
he sells the print template for it, and he also does a video on exactly what you do with that template.
Okay.
He does a little thing that he's got a metal, maybe 3mm thick metal wire running through the body of the bow.
That's
So that
actually
when
very
you
similar to what I was going to suggest.
So
I was going to say get those
because
metal
it's
coat
all-
hangers.
because it's all made of EVA foam, if you didn't have the bar in, when you pull
It
the string
just-
back, you might just snap it. But because of the bar, it reinforces it, and you can actually pull the string back a bit. But
Yeah.
we're not going to be stringing it because
Mm.
because I'm going to use it at a convention as a prop.
You could
if-
still string it, just do a loose string.
You can loosely string it, but it's not worth it. It can get caught on things, and it's just more hassle than it's worth.
But also, if it's got a loose string, you can chuck it over your shoulder.
Yeah.
That's why I
This is
suggested
the video
loose
in
string.
question.
Yeah, because I was gonna suggest using like those wire coat hangers as like a mesh to start off and build from, but very similar idea and from the sounds of it.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so he's got like all these
No, I won't fix that. All right.
templates.
Right.
And
Yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
that's exactly
There's
what
his
that's
yeah.
exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
metal
What'd I
wire. He's
miss?
just going
Who's
to run
dead?
through it.
Everyone.
All right, sound off. Who's not dead?
This is where you're supposed to stay quiet.
Ah,
Troll Mayhem by making him think everyone's dead.
That was
Oh,
a
I know
speaking of
you're.
trolling
I know
mayhem.
you're not dead.
wait
I
till
mean, I'm
later.
dead on the inside. Does that count?
No.
Oh, too bad. It's
Ah.
Hey,
counting.
Mayhem. You remember those recipes you taught Locke? Are they gonna get used tonight?
What recipes? I never taught you no recipes.
Is there
I
something?
guess you'll have to find out, but we are live.
Genuinely no fucking clue what you're on about,
Right,
but
I need to close out
Hey
again.
man,
so
I'll send you a message. You'll
You
understand
also need to
real-
join Roll20, Amy, please.
I do. I
Thank
know.
you.
hey Tony,
Yes,
you get my emails this morning?
I did indeed.
Cool. Like I said, that second one, I don't know if you actually need it or not.
I'm gonna send both of them to Katie just in case. Not a problem.
Hey, Tony.
Yes,
Chicken butt.
I'm not high.
No, it's chicken giblets, you dumbass.
Exactly. That's why I said chicken butt instead of chicken giblets.
No, it's the two words chicken giblets that get him.
But I'm not high, so
You wish you were though.
you are correct.
You are
I could
definitely
fix
a
that for
giblet.
myself right now.
Well, for you, that's great. I'm so happy for you, Shinny. Thank you for not indulging me and not sharing with the rest of the class. Thank you.
I mean, he can share over here, but it's prison time if he does.
I'll be right back. I forgot to go.
I mean, that sounds like where I'm at.
Okay. So we do have Eli stepping away for a minute, so I will go off into before we get into the recap. Hello everybody on Twitch. Sorry that we have not been here in a good while, and I also apologize for not uploading episodes onto YouTube because the Halloween episode ended up being complete garbage due
No, it
to
did not.
the
Episode
fact
wasn't
that
garbage, recording was.
OBS destroyed it, literally.
The
Zern
session,
nearly destroyed Zern's image.
the session
I was-
itself, the session itself was very enjoyable. We just had some technical difficulties.
That's why it lives on as a shared dream sequence.
Yeah,
all I will
that's-
say is, listeners, just be glad you didn't experience what we did, because Tony was an asshole.
Yeah.
Zern went off the handle.
I'm going to make up for that tonight, though. I am flipping the switch and getting away from being the asshole Because this coming Thursday for us in the US is indeed Thanksgiving.
Fuck, does that mean that I have to cancel again?
Probably.
Fucking hell, Tony!
Dum dum dum.
Man.
And you couldn't have
Man, quick special
here.
session. Special
This
session
year,
for,
I am
for the other
thankful
people.
for my DM not killing off our favorite character.
Yet, give him time.
Yet. But with that being said, it is the season of giving, the season of being thankful, the season of showing appreciation to those that you are closest to. So this session is going to be about my players. It is going to be about thanking them for their hard work and for showing my appreciation for what they have done, both in Adventuring High and in the Dirty 20. So this...
Hey, Tony, real quick, is Thanksgiving actually on Thursday?
It is.
Yes.
It actually is.
Fuck all of you.
It's
Last
always-
Thursday of every month. It's always on a Thursday.
Always on a Thursday.
Last
I've made
Thursday
this
of every
mistake
month.
3
of
times
every
this
month?
year.
Last Thursday.
Last Thursday of
November.
every month. It's the same as how Election Day is like the what? Second Tuesday, first Tuesday of November, and how Easter is like the first Sunday.
I don't consider
It's
election
the,
a holiday.
Easter is the first Sunday after the Lunar New Year.
But yes, it is this Thursday, and I am using this session ahead of time to thank all of you here and for the ones for the Dirty 20 podcast.
You hear this,
Because
guys? He's using us.
I'm trying to be
Amy,
nice.
we've
Like, feel the
we've known
inner
he's been using this
niceness.
for a while.
As thanks, all characters are now level 20.
I'm struggling to keep the inner niceness. But
Embrace it, Tony. Just embrace it.
I embrace the evil side of me, okay? Leave me alone.
No, you've already done
Embrace
that
it.
enough.
Embrace it, Tony.
But I am going to give a brief recap as to what happened in the Halloween episode because of my own stupidity. And we are going to see the results of what I had to change because of that. So, last we left off, all of our players, apart from one, had a dream. Every one of them had a dream to where that the dean himself gave our players a task to go and find a specific lady who was in need of some help during the Hallows Eve. She was being attacked by a living, breathing jack-o'-lantern, and quite frankly, she couldn't get anything done because of him. So our players managed to go in and find her being beaten up to a bloody pulp, saved her life, and then it ended up recruiting them to go and get the ingredients for her because she was incapable of doing so herself. So our players did. They fought a bunch of pumpkins, and one of our players ended up doing something that they should be punished for.
They should. You're not wrong. You can still punish them.
Should be, but I am being lenient because of my own mistakes. But
I am a merciful God.
But Zurin drank a potion that turned him into a were-creature, which led into him killing Dublin. But because of my own stupid mistakes, and that made me twitch, that made me...
Brother, I'm going to stop you right there. It wasn't your own stupid mistake. It was a technological fuck-up.
And also, that fuck-up is currently happening again.
Tony, uninstall that fucking thing.
I swear to God.
I'm fucking with you.
That was perfect. That was
Okay,
perfect.
That's one thing maybe not to fuck with. I mean, I know I'm ribbing Tony today, but I'm
Listen.
steering clear of the tech.
Find
jokes.
the inner peace.
When there's an opportunity.
It's not during the
Namaste.
week
Hold
of
on.
Thanksgiving.
Namaste.
Hey, this is your
Chill.
week, not mine.
Yeah, but Tony's being nice. We gotta be nice.
Ever
Speak
make
for
Zern do
yourself.
that again?
The only time I'm nice is when I want something.
And what do you want then?
This checks out.
I
Do you
ain't
want
being
your
nice,
character to
doesn't that tell
die?
you?
Because
I can create a new one.
Fucking hell.
Death by new
Locke
snooze.
is that disposable to Eli.
Just
Death
breathe.
by new snooze.
Breathe.
Amy, this is something you'll find out after you've played D&D for a while. You may get attached for a character, but you're already ready to make a new one once you make the
Why-
current one.
Why do you think my D&D Beyond account is 6 for 6 on character slots?
Why do you think on the app on my phone I have 20 plus characters?
You've got the subscription and I don't.
No. I don't use D&D Beyond. I have
Any-
this random 5e character sheet thing,
What?
and for free it lets you make like as many characters as you want.
Anyway, Dublin was supposed to die but didn't,
Uh-huh.
which leads us to where we are now.
Okay, now I'm scared.
it's the gritted teeth for me. I can hear you talking through gritted
Oh,
teeth.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hell, my head just. Oh.
Okay, hold on. That's
Oh,
a 17.
God.
That's a 17 on initiative, just in case.
You roll
Ooh.
mine.
Hold on.
My head.
We're rolling against the actual DM, not a fucking enemy, just the actual DM.
Oh, 11.
Do we get any modifiers for it?
Nope.
What Alex, what would your actual dexterity modifier be IRL?
I feel like I'm pretty dexterous. I feel like I'm a pretty dexterous person.
So
I don't
two.
know.
You can have a +2.
Okay, cool. I got an 18.
Tony,
Oh,
what did
hang
you
on.
roll?
If we're rolling for IRL initiative.
I reckon my
I-
dex
20.
modifier in real life would be at least a +4.
I feel
Yeah,
like we're pissing Tony off.
Hold on.
Namaste.
I already rolled.
Breathe.
Woosta,
I
woosta.
already rolled a 4, but I'm on hormones, which means I'm weaker at the moment. So I've got
That's a
a
negative
I've got a
one.
minus. I mean, someone else decide my disadvantage for that, but
Usually
Yeah,
minus
it'll just
1
be
if you've
even.
got negative start.
Here's
You'll
your
just be even, so
disadvantage.
it'll just be straight roll.
Okay. Let's let Tony have the calm here.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
We love you long
Speaking
time, Tony.
of Zurin,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna start with you.
Mm-hmm.
roll initiative.
Why is Zurin going dad mode on us right now? Just that very stern dad. Mhm.
I'm
I've
hidden.
had years of practice.
You, Zurin, wake up from a cold sweat, remembering the dream that you just had of the bloodshed that was caused by your own hand. However, this is the one mean thing I am going to do, and everybody is going to do it except for Val.
I'm going to kill you, Tony.
Everybody is getting a madness counter.
How dare you?
God,
Aw.
fucking damn it! Not another one.
I'm pretty sure Locke should already naturally have at least 7.
If
I
not,
can
Locke,
make
then
that happen!
Definitely you.
Sounds like a you problem.
That sounds like an issue, not an issue.
Oh god, Tony, would you like to describe what the fuck happens with a madness counter? Because I have no fucking idea.
I will indeed. As soon as I find the list.
You're gonna turn into a Cthulhu worshiper.
No.
You think I'm not already?
Okay. Zurin, because you're the one who is being affected first.
Mm-hmm.
You must please roll me a 1d20 with no modifiers
Huh?
to start off with.
Is this homebrewed?
No,
That's
not
a 3.
not
This is
necessarily.
actually
This is actually a thing. 3. You're getting an indefinite madness. So this
Oh.
will last for the remainder of this campaign. Roll me a D100.
This is hot.
And that will determine how much damage you take.
That's not.
That is not how you do that.
How
Try again.
Whoa. Let me try that one more time.
Do it with the
Once more.
R.
Once more with
Isn't
the
it-
feeling.
There you go.
See, I actually type in /roll.
Yeah, I have to type in slash with it.
Zurin?
I swear to God, you turn me into a werewolf, I'm gonna kill you.
No.
Okay, fine.
But
you're a
you are
weretiger.
an alcoholic now. Being drunk is the only thing that keeps you sane.
Isn't
You-
he like underage?
Yes.
Now you're a typical Scottish teenager.
Wow, fancy that, laddies.
That sounded Irish.
But
Please don't ever do that again.
you wake up, Zurin, from this nightmare, and you've now feel the need to drink some alcohol. However, there is a note that is left for you at the on the table.
Okay.
So
Can I
about
do
right
something
here.
real quick first?
You can.
No.
Where Zern is sitting, he's gonna take out Bloodthirsty and start bashing the fuck out of that piano.
Okay, cool. It's already destroyed at this point for the amount of times you've hit your head against it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Then he will go to the table
Cool.
and pick up the note.
The note reads that you and your friends are to go to the dean's office and in order to receive a gift.
Oh, good. I was gonna say, damn, I should have had a drink before I do this.
Sounds like you still should.
Yeah, I still should. Damn, this is school. I won't be able to find any here. There's no point in looking. All right, Zern's gonna make his way to the dean's office then.
Cool.
That's not the dean's office.
It is not. We are going to the next group. Ilya and Locke.
Hang on a minute.
And yeah, I don't know where Amy's token is at. That's what I was looking for.
I was gonna say I know
You're
I'm not
hidden.
remembering this wrong. I'm in the same house as Ilya.
Yeah.
And I thought Locke and I were in the same house.
So
Yeah, Locke's not
That's
in this.
probably
Yeah, I
what
didn't think
happened is
Locke
that
was
the
in this
tokens
house.
got swapped. Okay, so it's Amy and Ilya, not Amy and Ilya and
Yeah.
Locke. Okay. So somehow the tokens got swapped, but that's fine. So Ilya and Amy, both of you also wake up from the same dream, this horrendous dream. Both of you please roll a madness 1d20. Amy, you should already know by now how this works.
Yep. 17.
12.
So Ilya, you'll get a long term.
Okay.
And Amy, you will get a short term. So starting with Ilya, before you make the D100 roll a 1d10 times 10. Not plus 10, times 10.
Wait. What's this to determine?
This is to determine how long the effects last.
So is it the number on the D10 is multiplied by 10? You don't actually want me to
Correct. Yes.
roll. Right. 'Cause the way you originally said it made me think you wanted me to roll a D10 10 times.
No.
I
No.
was like, what the fuck, Tony?
No. Your
Okay,
whatever you
so-
roll is going to be times by 10.
D10 roll is a 3.
3. So for 30 hours.
Okay.
Repeat that again. 30 hours. Now roll a
So-
D100.
Okay. Why am I scared to do this?
You should be.
Because I was going to say because you should be.
Well, y'all ain't getting shit done from Ilya today.
What did you roll?
The character falls unconscious.
What?
You found,
I rolled,
you
I
found
rolled,
the.
I rolled a 97. Character falls unconscious. No amount of jostling or damage can wake the character.
All right, cool. So you are unconscious for 30 hours.
30 hours.
So
Should
Hungry as fuck.
I just go?
good session there, Mayhem.
So
See you
Thanks
next
for being
week.
here.
See you next week, guys. Bye.
yeah, you are unconscious.
Yeah.
All right.
So Ilya wakes up and immediately passes the fuck out.
In the midst of you passing out, please roll me a 1d10.
Yeah.
Me?
No.
Okay, because you
Laura.
said in the midst of you passing out. I thought that was directed at me. I was like, what the
Sorry,
what's this
don't
roll?
mind me because I am actually dying. 9.
9. Okay, for 9 minutes. Now roll a D100.
I'm smiling here. I'm great. All right.
At least you're not an alcoholic.
At least you're not unconscious.
That is 59.
Ilya wakes up. That was a fucked up thud.
Immediately.
For the
passes.
next 9 minutes, and this includes Ilya being in the room,
But no
you
amount
must
of damage
attack
can-
the nearest person
What?
at you for 9 minutes.
Oh God.
And
Ilya?
Ilya, you can do nothing about it.
Like Ilya, you might be knocked out, but soon you'll be at least in a hospital bed.
Fuck that. I might be
Wait,
dead.
yes.
No, you're on school grounds.
See-
Remember that.
She's on school
Teleport.
grounds. That should go straight to infirmary.
Yep.
But I think our gifts from the dean just went out the window.
Oh no,
think
they're
they're
still
good.
going to be there.
Their gift from the DM just went straight out the fucking window.
So, with Ilya falling unconscious, she should just disappear, right?
Nope.
Well, you have to go over and attack Ilya until she goes unconscious. Yes. So basically, your first thing that happens when you wake up is to beat the shit out of Ilya. And Ilya, matter of fact, you don't feel jack shit. You're out.
Yep. That's
As
when-
soon as Ilya's HP drops to 0, zoop, goes to the infirmary. I'm gonna say that takes about 9 minutes to do that.
Really?
Well, hold on a minute there. Hold on. I've got an AC of 12. Not very fucking hard to hit me.
You're
Actually, your
unconscious
AC
laying on a couch.
Plus, she would have
Your AC
advantage.
is lower.
You'd have
What if I-
advantage
what
on
if I
every
choose to
single
miss?
attack. No, you
What if I
can't
choose
choose.
to miss?
You cannot choose to miss.
I thought that was a
The-
thing.
Nope. D&D rules. If you roll above my AC, you cannot choose to miss.
Amy, the best you could do is take a 10, and guess what? AC 10 when unconscious
Yep.
or lower. Sorry, yeah.
Fuck.
Like
So-
basically, you're hitting no matter what.
But in order to pass that along, I am going to say that essentially you spend 9 minutes whacking
Wailing.
Ilya with
Hey,
random
you were trying to wake
objects,
her up. You were trying to wake her up. That's what you were trying to do.
and it didn't work. But then
Not
you
even that.
notice that there is a letter on the table with you and Ilya's name on it.
Can I narrate something? Just real quick. You gotta let me have this.
Before she poofs out of existence. into the
Sure.
infirmary.
Yeah, you gotta let me have this. So by the time that Amy or Allura is done wailing on Ilya, she looks like fuck, what's his name? The guy in the movie Troy who got dragged around the city walls. What the fuck was that guy's name?
who you're talking about, but I can't remember his name either.
Yeah. She looks like him. Just she looks just like him. Fucked up beyond all relief.
Looks like she was quartered and drugged behind the horse.
But
Can
Ilya,
I just
you
say, by the way, Fubar is not relief; it's recognition.
Same difference.
I'm just gonna leave your token there. But anyway, you go to the infirmary,
Snafu
Ilya. Amy, you finally snap out of it, and you realize that there are 2 envelopes on the table, one for you and one for Ilya.
Okay, I'd like to read mine.
Quite literally the exact same thing as Zurin's. It is a request form for you to go to the dean's office as soon as possible in order to receive a reward, and reward is in big bold brackets.
Allura immediately hides the bloody knife.
Right. Oh god. Okay. Sorry, I'm really not well at the moment.
I will also say that you instinctively know that the moment that Ilya goes to the infirmary, there is a 99% chance that they can be able to fix whatever is causing Ilya to not be able to wake up and heal her at the same time. So you could also go to the infirmary and be able to...
Does that mean that I'm actually only unconscious for like an hour instead of 30?
Yes.
There's multiple stab wounds.
Yes.
Mate,
37
Dude,
stab wounds.
dude, I look like
No.
fucking roadkill at this point.
No, wait. It's one of 2 numbers. Either I stabbed her 37 times in the chest, or she has 28 stab wounds. I'm making 2 different references here. I'm hoping someone gets at least one of them.
I
At
got
least you
both of them.
You didn't.
Thank you,
didn't
DM.
make-
I am
you didn't-
so glad.
You didn't make the Avenged Sevenfold reference. Stabbed her 50 fucking times.
That's a third option.
Whoa.
No, my 2 references were llamas with hats and Detroit Become Human.
I got the llama with hats one.
I could be
Yeah.
evil again and say that you stabbed her 69 times, but you know.
Nice.
Gotta
DM,
get
should I roll a
Do it.
D100 for how many times I stabbed her?
Swear to God,
Wait,
if
are
you
you
roll
act- are
a
you-
69, I quit.
You actually,
Let's do it.
Are you-
Let's fucking
you
do
act-
it.
are you actually stabbing me? Or are you bludgeoning me and fucking?
Hang
I
on a
don't know.
minute. Hang on a minute.
Does
Stay
it
with me
matter
here.
at this point?
Stay
not
with
really.
me here, because my first roll was a 60.
Oh shit.
So there's a
Oh.
possibility.
Swear to God.
Here comes the D10 roll.
No, I Palpatined it.
Damn.
66.
66.
6.
Execute Order 66.
Stab
And-
wounds.
Allura
did you say
executed something.
Did you say 6d6?
What?
Sounded like somebody said 6d6 there. Okay, I'll follow
No.
that.
Roll a D6 6 times. Let's see how many more times I'm going to stab you.
But are you
One.
going to go to the infirmary first, or are you going to go to the dean's office?
I'm going to the infirmary just to get some more punches in.
Cool.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna have some fun.
If she walks into Zern on the way there, there's gonna be problems.
Well, no, because the DM's already said that
Oh, yeah, you've
he's
done it for your
assuming
9
that the
minutes
9
already.
minutes are up because I laid into Ilya for 9 minutes until
Oh,
he
I'm gonna-
disappeared.
I'm gonna have some fun. Would I have been aware that I've just had the shit beaten out of me by a very good friend of mine?
No.
Mayhem, I have a
Okay.
question. What does the word unconscious mean?
I mean, technically, people in a coma are unconscious, but they say that people in comas are still aware of what's going on around them.
In this case, no, because it was done by a curse. So, like, it's magical in property, so you won't know anything.
Damn, I thought you were being merciful today.
I am. This is the one bad thing I am giving each of you. So be thankful for that.
Okay.
You know, season of
let's-
being thankful. Mayhem.
Let's revel in other people's discomfort for the rest of the bad things, and then we can fucking get on to the rest of it.
Thank
I wanna-
you.
I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens to Altair.
So speaking
Why?
of
Why?
Altair and Locke, it's now your turn. Please roll me a D20, please.
8.
Okay, you are going to get an indefinite madness. What was yours, Locke?
2.
You are also going to get an indefinite madness. So this will last for the rest of the fucking campaign. Please roll me a
curse of uses.
D100.
9
72.
fucking minutes, baby.
72.
68. I was so close.
Oh, so close.
Altair.
Out of
Close.
interest, what is the effect of rolling a 69?
Hold on, what on the indefinite?
No, on any. Or is it
I'll let-
different?
I'm about to tell you that exact answer for Locke, if you'll give me a second.
I got a 68,
alright.
not a 69.
Yeah, but it's probably the same result.
Probably
It's the
it's
same result.
within the
It's
range.
different brackets. It's different brackets.
Okay. So, Altair, you are convinced that a powerful enemy is hunting you at all times, and their agents are everywhere that you go, and you are also sure that they are constantly watching you at every waking moment.
Behold the scared kitty.
Madly in love to say, no, they're not.
Uh,
I can lie to myself to the point and convince
he
myself.
has the ability. He has the ability to where that he can constantly lie to himself, but he also has that madness in the back of his head that's fucking with him at all times. So he's going to lie to himself about being watched, even though he thinks that he's being watched. So, Locke, you believe that you are the smartest, wisest, strongest, fastest, and most beautiful person in existence.
Before anyone else responds. So nothing's changed.
Alright, Locke's going to go up to a 10 instead of a 5 then. Got you.
So nothing's changed.
Oh no,
You literally
Things will
took the words
change.
right out of my mouth.
things will change.
Oh god.
The answer to your question, though, Amy, for the 69 for the rest of them, long-term madness, 69. The character experiences uncontrollable tremors or tics, which impose disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that involve strength or dexterity.
Yeesh.
For short term, the character experiences vivid hallucinations and has disadvantage on all ability checks. Okay. So that is your madness. And for Altair and Locke, that will last for eternity.
Ever.
You
Yeah.
also
No, it
notice that there is a envelope for each of you on the table.
Locke's gonna walk over, grab his envelope, and as he does, he's gonna go and walk off while opening his envelope.
Altair
You
shakes
know-
his head, opens envelope, and I'm assuming it's going to tell us to go to the dean's office and head that way.
Yep. Cool beans.
You know, I'm all for inclusion here. So just for the fucking shits and giggles, can we have Val roll as well?
I'll let Val, if she wishes to, roll for
I'll
fun.
I'll roll it for funsies. Why not?
No, just for funsies. I mean, it's not gonna.
No.
It's not gonna
It
apply.
actually
but-
happens.
No, yeah, it's
It
for sure.
actually
It's gonna
happens.
happen, actually. All right. What am I rolling first?
D20.
D20. Right.
Val
Sorry.
has a
19.
dream just as a spectator.
You get a short-term madness, so roll a 1d10.
It's all shits and
6.
giggles. So,
So
giggles
for
and shit.
6 minutes, now roll a d100.
91.
91.
Yep.
You fall unconscious for 9 or for however many minutes that you rolled.
Yeah, so I'd be passed out for 6 minutes.
For 6 minutes, you'd be
I
unconscious.
just get a little bit extra beauty sleep in. That's it.
Literally.
Yeah,
However,
Val had the dream just as a spectator.
Val did not have a dream. Val had something else, which we
I
are not
knew
going
it.
to go into in this session. It is going to be used for a
Fuck
later
you.
one because
you,
I am
Tony.
being merciful.
Don't
Look at-
be.
Look at
Hold on,
me
hold on.
go.
Tony, that's not being merciful. Merciful would be resolving it now.
Do it.
You're
Come
being
on,
e-
do
you're
it.
being-
Don't be scared.
You're being evil.
Tony, I promise you, whatever you have will not be as bad as what Nico just did to my character in their campaign, because my character just lost her entire arm in that campaign. So I
Okay.
just watched the
Now he's
Mayhem
getting
show.
ideas.
Ah,
It got bit off. It got bit off, guys.
cool.
So I'm not scared of you, Tony. Go ahead.
In that case,
Oh no.
Famous
Well, this is
last
getting
words.
resolved. Well,
What
this
are you
is
gonna
getting
do?
resolved.
Kill
I'll
me?
be
Go
back.
for it.
in that case,
And new character sheet.
I've got 1 billion.
Val, you're asleep.
Okay.
Amidst your dream, you find yourself in a familiar place. You've been here before. You've been here only once. This is called the Forest of Echoes. This is the place that resides within your mind since you have made the deal. The only times that you ever come here is when you know something really, really fucking bad is about to happen. The first time it happened was the day after your deal, where you were told what you were supposed to be doing, and that it would result in you losing everybody if you did not. You are now here again. You hear the voice, and it says, "You've disappointed me, Val."
Mm-hmm.
Daddy?
Sorry.
Daddy, sorry.
That
Daddy,
just-
sorry. Daddy, sorry.
That just took me
Daddy,
right out of
sorry.
it. That just took me right
You-
out of your word picture, Tony.
Check the text chat.
I am.
I mean, it could be mommy, sorry. We don't know.
No, I'm making more references. That's all.
Hold on, which text chat are we checking?
The
Uh,
voice
the
chat, text chat.
Okay.
Continue. Go ahead.
You are tasked to find my books, and you've only found one. You're toying with me. I told you to find them quickly. You have 24 hours to find the next book. If you do not, you see an image standing before you. In the image are two people. You know both of them. One of them is Dublin, and the other one is Ilya.
Oh fuck! How did I know? I knew it was gonna be fucking Ilya.
Don't
Well,
You have-
it looks like two
you-
people are gonna die today.
You
It
have
looks like you need the
24
new character sheet.
hours. You have 24 hours to find the next book, or they both die. And it will be by your hand that their blood was spilt. Then you wake up, and you're back in your dormitory.
Well, they quite literally
Where
fucking
she
asked
promptly
for that.
passes out for the next 6 minutes.
Well, I'm actually fine. So that wasn't bad for me, guys. That was bad for you.
So I gotta get the farthest the fuck away from Val.
And
I
this
mean,
ginger
actually,
bastard
you
is still
would
trying to kill
you would want to help me find the book, is what you would want to do.
Hey,
This asshole
Eli.
is gonna try it again.
Eli,
Yeah.
you know that
Yeah.
two-worded message you sent me earlier?
Yeah.
Do you want to try making it? I mean,
Haha, I am the best chef in the world. Let's do this.
Hey, Gordon.
Haha.
Oh my god.
Tony knows what that voice is
was
from, and he's gonna hate
Madness
it.
permanent, or was it?
Yeah, his was.
Oh,
his was
no.
permanent. Yeah.
Haha.
Oh,
Ilya,
It
fucking
is
hell.
permanent. You'll never get rid of.
Yes, Daddy.
Exquisite lock.
I'm not kidding when I say this either.
Oh, I know you're not.
You will be permanently removed from this campaign if the book is not found in 24 hours.
And that's only if I die to Val. I have to
I'm
die
pretty sure
first.
it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not Val that.
Yeah,
is
I don't
gonna be
think I'm
coming
gonna be
after
the
you.
one murdering you. I think I'm just the one that will be causing the murder to happen.
No. The DM explicitly said, "By your hand."
By my hand because I didn't find the book, not by my hand because I killed you.
No. If you go down the literal sense of it, by your hand means
Yeah, but if
that
you take
you're
the Tony
landing the
sense
killing
of
blow.
it.
No. I
Yeah,
am
but
taking
yeah,
the Tony
this-
That
sense
is
of
the
it.
Tony sense of it.
Ooh,
The
well
lit-
then
the
I
lit-
guess I'm gonna fucking murder you. Let's do this.
See,
Roll
this,
for initiative.
ladies and gentlemen sitting at home watching this, this is a perfect, and I mean, chef's kiss example of how to fucking get your players back on the campaign story trail.
Listen, I'm excited. I'm excited to try and find this book, guys. Let's do it.
What book?
Fucking do it. I don't know.
That's what I want to know.
You really don't know.
One of the books that's like the one that my character has.
Mm-hmm.
There's an
Wait a
envelope on the
fucking minute.
table with your name on it, Val.
I'm gonna I assume that it says to go to the dean's office.
You are correct.
Oh my gosh.
Can
I'm
I
gonna go there.
check? Can I check myself out at the infirmary?
No.
No, you need me to arrive and wail on you a little more.
She wants to go more than 9 minutes.
hey.
Wait, hey. I'm back for round 2, baby.
Okay, DM, moving swiftly
Are
on,
you
please.
going to
Nope.
the dean's office, Val?
I said I was going
Thank
to.
you. Thank
You
you.
did.
So, with that being said, we're going to play a little bit of theater of mind.
Oh no.
Gods.
I don't think the gods are going to help us right now.
Oh no, they are. They are just not in the way we.
Not
want
in the
them
way
to.
you think.
No, guys, oh my gosh, White, I was walking to the dean's office, right? And guess what I found in the hallway? I found a book. We're saved!
It was just lying in this potted
Yeah,
plant. I had
somebody
no
just
idea.
left it. Like,
It's called the Necronomicon.
Now
First
they
page
know
has
why they
something to
call
do
me
with
the
I said that was
villain.
going to be the only mean thing that I do tonight.
Oh,
Gritting
yeah,
my
you were
teeth.
making him
Oh,
his
it's
mind.
Why do you
No.
say it in the sense that there's more, Tony?
happy Thanksgiving!
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tony, I'm just wailing on you because we didn't have a session last night, which is totally fine, but I never got to wail on you last night, so I'm doing it now.
Yep.
Tiny twinkle.
He's so done with your shit.
Shut up. Overkill. Shut the fuck up.
Ilya, you wake
DM?
up. You wake up in the infirmary with the curse removed by the head nurse. Allura is standing at the edge of the bed
Holding the knife.
with murderous gleam in her eyes.
with a twinkling in her eye.
Hang on a minute.
It's a murderous twinkle, not a seductive
Oh
one.
yeah, I was gonna say, am I looking at Ilya like I want to fight her or like I want to do something else?
Yes.
Yes.
You see, the hand holding knife could be used for either fighting or fucking.
Oh hey, oh. Ugh.
But you are fully healed, Ilya.
I just look to both Allura and the head nurse and say, okay, who wants to place the bet as to how many times I'll be here before I graduate? I'm gonna go at this rate with 100.
69. Now get out.
I'm just
Nice.
gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna give Ilya a look, and Mayhem, I need you to look at this. I'm gonna kind of look down at you, just kind of like, bam, punch her on the arm one more time, for good measure.
Just like, ow, Jamie for
Punch her in the arm, hand her their envelope, and just be like, "Dean wants to see us. Let's go."
with a little
Disregard the
bit,
bloody knife.
with a bit of luck, we'll get expelled and we won't have to
Dino,
deal
Dino.
with this shit anymore. All right, let's go to the dean's office.
Each of you arrive at the dean's office, and the dean is rummaging around looking for something in particular. He finds it, and it's a feather. He walks over and stabs what looks to be like a turkey, but it's half turkey, half human, and stabs the feather into its ass and then kicks it out the window. Then turns around to you all and says, "Ow! Hey, guys!"
Did I just hear that right?
What kind of fucking fever dream was that?
I don't think Zern's had enough to drink for that.
Altair looks over at Zern. Got any more?
Hi, I'm Zern. I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Zern.
Hi, Zeren.
So, you're here for...
Ever.
Ale?
We're here because you sent us letters telling us to come here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold up. He walks around to his table. He pulls out his own envelope and then clears his throat and goes,
It's a letter telling them to go to the dean's office.
That's where my mind went. I went there as well.
What did I do?
My brain went there as well, Mayhem. I just didn't want to say it. Just for the record, DM, you couldn't have said that in a better way to set that up. That was so good.
I love you, Tony.
I fucking love you, man. That's so good.
Oh, Jesus.
Happy Thanksgiving, Ginger.
Oh, I can't breathe. Oh.
So why are we at the dean's office?
The dean was summoned to his own
I
office.
just let him say, I don't know, I was told to come here as well.
The dean got the same letter we all did, for fuck's sake. He's not the dean.
No, the dean was the person that went out the window.
I just know Toad's sitting there punching the air right now behind his computer.
No, he's punching his fucking monitor.
I'm dying here. I'm fucking dying.
He's ripped off his mic and he's beating everything with it.
Oh,
So anyway,
I'm so glad that did not send me into a coughing fit because that was so fucking funny.
So anyway, Tony, we all just started blasting.
Anyway, the dean's reading his letter. Go on.
Stepped away.
I am
Prepared
Zern
to
and
do
I'm
The
voice
dean
again?
looks to all of you with the letter and says, "The following students have been invited to attend to a feast." And then he lists your names.
Okay, good. I thought you were going to say a wizarding tournament.
Nope.
However, I request that you bring my daughter back home for Thanksgiving.
Ah, fuck.
Standing in the corner watching each of you, none of you have noticed, is a dwarven teenage girl.
Beard and all.
No
Yep.
beard.
Fuck's
Oh,
sake.
man.
But she does look to each of you as if you are all beneath her.
I wonder what Locke's thinking right now.
I'm smarter than a fifth grader.
Locke doesn't even acknowledge him. He sits there in the corner gloating. Ho ho.
Do any of you say anything?
Zern just looks up and says, "Will there be any drinks at this shindig?"
How the fuck should
See
I
the
know?
dwarf. I see a dwarf. There probably will be.
Yeah, all right. As long as there's alcohol, I'll be all right.
Okay. DM, I do not apologize for this.
You haven't apologized this entire fucking night. Shut the fuck up and say what you're going to say.
I
Wait,
cast,
Mayhem apologizes?
I cast detect thoughts on the girl.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
She thinks you're a two-time twat and wants to make sure that you fucking get kicked in the shins for being a right bitch.
Okay. Follow,
Sounds like
follow that.
Oh my
Follow
god.
that. Follow that up with message.
Oh god.
I'm crying. I can't.
Okay.
Can't ever take
No.
it seriously when an American says twat.
It,
Can't ever
it's
take
it's
it
just,
seriously.
I was going to
Is it-
say the C word, but I'm being polite.
it's
That
the
would
same-
have been better.
is-
That
Did
would
you
have been
just say
better.
the C word?
Yes,
You're
I'm
right.
live on Twitch and I don't want to be fucking kicked because I said a word I'm
I've
not
said it
supposed to
on
say.
Twitch multiple times.
Yes,
He's
I'm-
trying to be polite.
You rank slit.
Anyway, what do you
Ooh,
say
red
with
liquor.
message?
I just say, in her head, you know, that kind of attitude's not gonna get you home.
She walks over to you, kicks you in the shin with her metal boot, and then flicks you off.
Can Zern
That's
Okay,
do
so
something
funny.
real quick?
Okay.
And you take
Okay. Whoa.
2 points of bludgeoning damage.
2
As
points
she's
of
wa-
emotional damage.
As she is walking away, I use
Oh, she ain't walking away. She's looking right up at your face. Like,
Okay.
she's like, bring it, bitch.
I use prestidigitation to make it smell like she shit herself.
Oh my god.
She wipes her ass and rubs it on your shirt.
There's nothing there though, Tony.
It's the
That's
thought
the
that
point.
counts.
That's the point.
Can Zern do something real quick?
No.
Please.
Go ahead, Zern.
Okay, Tony. With the nice new abilities that Zern has now,
Mm-hmm.
he summons Hex Rifle in his right hand and points the barrel straight at her forehead.
Oh. Okay. Whoa. Can I do something real quick?
Sure.
Val's just gonna step between everyone and be like, guys, this is not the time. This is not the moment.
As the
Locke would
rifle
like to roll
appears,
stealth. Locke would like to roll stealth.
Okay.
What's my
As the-
modifier? Give me a sec.
as the rifle appears in his hand, Zern's gonna look at her and go, "Do you feel lucky, punk?"
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Not the time. This is not the time for it.
25.
Okay.
You're in.
I walk up and do the noose.
Oh my god, guys.
And I'm hidden. She don't know the noose is there.
Okay.
Children.
I tighten
Children.
the noose.
Do I need to roll an intimidation for that?
You would indeed.
Okay.
Probably.
How's a nat 20 sound?
Yeah.
With a +0 modifier.
So she looks at Ilya, then looks at Zurin with a gun in his hand, then looks down to see a noose around her neck. She just looks back up to Zurin, does the 2 fingers to her eyes thing, and points at Ilya. and then she just turns around and walks away.
I just smirk and go, uh-huh.
Good girl.
As Locke walks away, all you hear in the distance is, "Ha ha, thick cut bacon."
Ignoring what Zurin just said.
That ain't
Um,
chocolate, fat ass.
I don't think that's chocolate, badass.
I would just like to point out, for those who are looking at my cam, I am stood there the whole fucking time, just doing this.
Oh yeah,
Head in my hand.
entirely predictable.
Yeah.
And the dean just looks at you and goes, "Well, good luck."
Oh my god.
Well,
We're gonna
hey.
need it with this bunch.
Hey, Dean.
Oh shitty.
Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
You said we gotta take her home, right? We gotta take her to your place.
Oh no, not my home.
Then whose home are we taking her to?
The people that invited us to the feast.
What are the consequences if we just dump her on the side of a road with a fucking pitchfork and a sign?
We'll work for food.
Well, her daddy owns an army, so
And we're
kind
just
of
kids.
important.
I mean,
I'd
we're
take those odds.
I mean, we're just kids.
You're also disposable.
As are you.
You're not
Wait,
wrong.
Oh.
Hence
Locke
why I'm
responds
praying
with,
that you
"If
will
you
go
say
and take
so,
the
dumbass."
child to safety.
Who are you?
Oh.
Are you saying that are you saying that she's not safe here with you?
Nope.
Nope, because look at the rest of the party.
I mean, look what happened to the last person that was in that office. They had a feather stuck up their ass and kicked out a window.
I think he was trying to display a point to the kid.
Yeah. It's like, this is what happens if you don't go.
There is no timeout. There's right out the window.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dean, counter proposal.
Oh.
Why
We get
even
per-
try?
We get Professor Crack to take her home.
Oh no.
Professor Crack is on vacation. So are the rest of the staff. Matter of fact, and then he takes off his robes and he's like in a
In a
Hawaiian shirt
Oh,
yeah,
oh
there it
my.
is.
with shorts. It
Bye,
says,
Merlin.
"Adios,
Such a
bitches!" And then he
Fucking
disappears.
Cliche.
well,
Hold on.
Such
Bye,
a
Merlin.
Fucking cliche.
okay. Let's do this.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna notice my movie pun.
I heard you.
No, we heard you.
I didn't. What did he say?
Bye, Merlin.
Oh,
Oh my
god
God.
fucking damn it.
Yep. To be fair,
Permission
Shinny,
to slap Altair.
to be fair, I was kind of expecting Shinny to make a Ace Ventura reference.
I'm sorry, wizard magically disappearing. That is Merlin from the end of The Sword in the Stone.
I know, but I was talking about the Hawaiian shirt, so.
He's in a Hawaiian shirt in that scene too.
Asshole mia.
Literally says something about going to Barbados, if I remember correctly.
Doesn't a similar thing happen in the animated Aladdin movie when the genie gets set free?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Robin Williams, man.
Oh, national treasure.
Hmm?
I did
Yeah,
great
for
impression
us.
of Hot dog.
World treasure.
Wow, Shinny, possessive much?
It's alright, America needs a win anyway.
We
Hey,
just
y'all-
got a
You're
big
talking-
fucking loss today.
Does.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Green Ranger.
Wasn't he the White Ranger at one point as well?
He
started
was
as
many
White
Ranger.
Rangers.
He was a lot of Rangers.
Yeah.
Green, white, red, and black.
And gold.
So I'm actually going to stop.
When was he?
I'm actually going to
when
like
was he ever
literally
gold?
stop the what I was about to say to continue on with this session to say this. the Legacy of the White Dragon is supposed to come out at the beginning of next year, and nobody knows if it was actually finished. So that's
Wait,
like
when you say at the start of next year, what was the advertised release date?
so the supposed date was sometime between January to March is the release date.
Then
But
it is possible that it's finished.
Yeah, and it's just in post production.
That would be in post. Yeah.
but this will be the last, if it is finished, this will be the very last time we'll actually be able to see anything that he's done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, when you said we had a loss today, that's not what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Colorado Springs.
Well, no.
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday, but yeah.
I lost and I'm the same. Anyhow, before the DM cries, back to D&D.
Yeah, hey guys, I love fucking around with you guys, but if we don't like do the things today, somebody's character is gonna die.
Also correct.
It's me.
I'm not worried about it.
Shut
Zern?
your whore mouth, Kenny. I will
So valid.
fucking
Honestly, I'm not that worried about it either. Like,
I will kick you in the bollocks so hard that you fucking spit them out.
Kinky.
Zern's gonna look at the rest of the group, just be like, all right, let's get this done so I can get me a dag-dab drink.
So you guys follow the road and you come to a clearing that in order to get across, you have to cross the river. The dwarf child is the one who is currently leading you all. But when you get to the edge of the road, there is a single knight standing there with this massive dog, and in the knight's hands is what looks to be like this giant greatsword, but attached to it is a shotgun.
Zern immediately
much.
summons the hex revolver in his right hand.
Sorry, all I thought of when the DM said you have to cross the river was, right, and you also have with you a goat, a wolf, and a cabbage.
So
cabbages.
the dwarf child pulls out an envelope out of her bag and hands it to Zern.
Zern's gonna look at it and ask her, "What's this?"
All she does is eyes, points to the letter.
All right, Zern's gonna read it.
You read it. It's written in what looks to be like partial Dwarvish and the other in broken English, but you can kind of get the gist of what it's saying.
All right, what's the gist?
The gist of it says that in order to get to the castle, you must complete 3 trials.
oh my god.
And that's all you see.
Let's complete these trials 3.
Can I?
just ask if the guy on the river is his name by any chance Tim?
Would you like to get out of the carriage and ask?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey DM, while that's going on, I can read everything.
Cool.
Can I
So,
read the letter?
yes. So, it describes in the dwarvish portion of what the 3 trials are, or the first 2 trials are going to be. It doesn't say anything about the 3rd trial. The first trial is in the notion that they want you to get the dwarf maiden, as it's put in brackets, across the river without getting her wet.
Ugh.
Otherwise, she multiplies.
Ah,
Oh my god.
So you are to get
Was
her
she
across
frightened?
without
That's
getting her
terrifying.
wet. If even a drop appears on her dress, they will know about it.
Oh,
The
boy.
second trial is in the form of literally it says keep composure, but there's like a it's almost like a text kind of thing where it's like in Dwarvish, it's like the smiley face thing where it's like it's laughing hysterically, and it kind of gives you the notion that like this is meant to be a joke, but you don't know why. And then the third trial is just blank. It doesn't say anything.
Val, do you relay that to Zern?
Yeah. I'm gonna read it out loud so we all know what it's saying.
Okay. In that sense, Zern's gonna pick up the dwarf and fly across the river.
Okay. So you don't even go and talk to the person at all.
He looks sus, and Zern needs alcohol.
Cool. So how high up do you get?
Oh God.
30 feet in the air.
Cool. She pulls out a dagger and puts the dagger in between your crotch.
Zern puts the revolver to her fucking head and says, "You better lower that, little miss."
She points down.
Oh, god dang kids these days. All right, fine. I'll go back to the ground.
I love
So
how as soon as he's hit with that madness, Zurin has just become a grouchy drunk.
Yep.
40-year-old man at that too.
Yeah, right?
He's basically turned a demon into an alcoholic. Math right there.
She, as soon as you get down, she writes on a piece of notepad in Dwarvish and holds it up to you.
Wow, little translation.
Yeah, I'm gonna
please.
walk out there so I can help with the situation. Yes, I'm gonna read it.
Cool. It says, "I don't like heights."
You really wanted to
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh, hold on. Hypothetical situation here.
Mhm.
What if Zurin only took her 5 feet up?
The note
So
literally,
he went 30.
yeah, it says, "I don't like heights." Just that's all it says. So you don't know.
Can we ask?
Zurin?
What if
Zurin,
he
you want-
takes you 5 feet up? Like,
Do you ask?
yes, I'm asking.
Cool. She writes in Dwarvish on a pad and then holds it out to you, Val.
Mhm.
It says, "No flying."
Okay,
Fuck
we gotta do
off.
this without flying. How? You said there's a river, right?
Yeah, this whole blue area here is a river.
Okay, you know what? First of all, I'm gonna approach the fucking knight. I'm over this. This is stupid. I'm approaching the knight.
Cool. So you approach the knight, and she is clad in this very bright, very shiny looking armor.
Mhm.
She looks down at you and literally just says, "Halt."
Looks down at me. How tall is this bitch?
She is like 6'5", 6'6".
Barely looking down at me. I'm 6'2".
I was gonna
It's
say,
still looking down.
Val's pretty freaking tall.
I'm halting. I'm not walking. We're just trying to pass over the bridge.
She holds out her hand and says, "Papers."
Do we have? Were we?
Please.
Val's gonna come around. Were we given papers?
The
Nope.
dwarf maiden walks over and hands the knight the envelope. The knight reads it,
Oh, of course, the little fucking princess has got papers.
and the knight says, "Continue."
Okay,
These are expired.
Your
Oh.
visa has expired.
we're good to pass.
Must be nice having daddy as a fucking army leader.
The knight looks down to you and says, "Tim allows you to pass." And the
Yes!
dog is the one
Yes!
that barks.
Thank you, and I'm gonna load everybody back into the cart. Let's
pet-
go.
Can I pet the dog on the way past?
Can I pet that dog?
I'm just
not
gonna
a me
climb on top of
question.
the carriage or whatever it is we're in and just lay there looking up. With
So
an
you
eye
want
on
to
us
pet
back if we
Tim?
move.
I want to pet the dog.
The dog's name is Tim. He literally has a dog tag that has
I
the
would
word
like
Tim.
to pet the dog.
Okay, you go
Trying to
over.
pet Tim, damn it.
Oh, call me. him.
You go over to pet the dog. The dog sniffs you,
Bites you.
kind of licks you a little bit, and then goes back into standing still position.
It's a very nice dog you have there.
Question: is the cat hissing?
No.
Should the
Oh.
cat be hissing?
Because he is
Why
kind
sh-
of thinking that someone's trying to kill him. And he's hissing at the
No.
dog.
Hey, hold on. Hold on.
That was
No, my
only for
character
a short
doesn't.
amount of time.
No, mine's an indefinite.
Oh,
But I
yours is
can
an
ignore.
Oh,
But
oh
I can
fuck.
ignore indefinitely.
The dog loves me. The dog
Ah.
loves me. The dog loves me.
So much denial.
Permanent
So you
paranoia.
all get in the cart.
Mhm.
Okay. You drive over. So, because Val, you're the one who said it. And I have to find it
Oh gods.
because it is in the book. There, it's like a vehicle check kind of thing.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it's a check, right? With your if you're proficient in vehicles, it would be your proficiency bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's 1d20 plus your proficiency if you are proficient in vehicles.
I'm not proficient.
So then it'd just be a 1d20 roll.
Yeah, nat 20.
Okay, cool.
Okay, she
So,
can drive the cart.
so all of you managed to successfully get across the river. Look at you go. You did it.
Trial 1.
Trial 1 was that easy. See, I'm being nice.
Zern
You
just
need to
grunts.
stop. You're like, I don't
Now.
believe you.
I'm scared.
The next one is
Too.
visual.
A dragon appears.
The next one is going to be more of a visual of the mind again.
Oh, Zern lost.
It takes you roughly about 3 or 4 hours to get the rest of the way to the castle. You make your way there. The castle is actually not what you expected because of the fact of the stories that were being told of dwarves. Most people see dwarves as being those that live in the mountains, that go and mine and all this stuff. It's actually quite the opposite. They're more technologically advanced than any other race.
Thank you, Skyrim.
They have pretty much anything you could possibly think of. They're the ones who created the arcane computers. They're the ones who created the vehicles. Literally anything that is modernized probably came from the dwarves. You go through the castle gates, and you, at the end of the road, you see the main hall where you could expect that the king would reside in. You travel the way there, and you're greeted by a butler. Very familiar butler. It's your teacher.
Which
Which
teacher?
one?
Which one?
It's the let me pull out his token. It's the one that where is his token at? No, it's here.
It was the one that welcomed us at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, it's him, but for whatever reason his token is gone. There he is. And for some reason,
Oh, that son of a bitch.
yeah, this guy.
Yeah, that son of a bitch.
Oh, the guy out of fucking Overlord got you.
Yep.
Nah, he looks like a gray version of Hal Hohenheim from fucking Full Metal Alchemist.
If you've seen Overlord, you know that he is. more
That
than
is
meets the
exactly
eye.
him. That is exactly him.
Mm-hmm.
But he bows to each of you and he says, "Welcome to Durham. I was told by the king to lead you inside. You're to face a second trial, I am being told."
Yep.
Well, if you will follow me, I will take you into the room myself. And then he turns
Jeeves.
around and he starts walking.
Jeeves, I
I'll
got a
follow.
question.
Yes?
Open bar?
He stops, looks around to you, and says, "Aren't you underage?"
Don't ask stupid questions. Don't get stupid answers.
We are adventurers. We could die at any minute. Thus, the age restriction should not apply to us.
Also, he's a tiefling. He's from hell. Pretty sure they don't have drinking laws down there.
No.
I'm pretty sure they actually do.
Zurin, I gist.
Mm,
There is going to be alcohol here.
Woohoo!
all right. I'm happy.
And he turns around and he starts walking back towards the castle. Do you, each of you follow?
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah.
Cool.
Zern follows hurriedly.
He leads you into not what you think. He leads you into actually a rather small room. And inside the room, there is quite literally only two things. There is a large round table with plenty of seats and a fireplace that is already lit up. He leads you inside and says, "We must get some more things prepared. We'd request that you stay in here for the time being, and we will come and get you when the time is right." And then he leads you inside, and kind of similar to the school, the closer you get to the seat, you see that these goblets appear, and it fills itself up.
Oh, Zern hurriedly sits down and downs the goblet in front of him.
It is
And
the
it's water.
crispest, most delectable red wine that you've ever tasted.
Oh,
You thought I was going to
Should've
say
made it
water. You thought I was going to say water.
You should have made it water.
But it is red wine. It is of elven made, and it is quite literally the best tasting wine that you have ever had in your life.
hey, spare no expense.
Would you like to see the bottle?
Yes, please.
The bottle appears next to your goblet. You turn it around, and it literally says elderberry. And for anybody who does not get that reference, I am
I
disappointed
hate
in
you
you.
so much.
Yeah, I get that reference.
It's familiar, but I can't place it.
Where's the hamster?
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
Oh my god.
Now go it, or I shall taunt you a second time.
Oh, jeez.
You're welcome.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving.
Hey Tony, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Are there any windows in the room that we're in?
Not in the one that you're in, no.
Okay.
And why were the knights not saying me?
What time? Like how close? What time of day is it? Like when we got here?
By the time that you get there and get in the
Mhm.
room, it is getting close to mid-afternoon.
Cool. Awesome. Just I want to make sure I'm keeping track of the time.
Sure.
Shut up. If you don't talk about it.
No, because Tony's not gonna forget. I also want to make it very clear that Val is sitting as physically possibly far away from Ilya as humanly possible.
Cool.
Y'all didn't see it, but Ilya fucked off back to school.
Yeah, believable.
Ilya found the book. Oh my gosh, crazy.
It was hidden in the fireplace the whole time.
Oh my god.
Each of you sit down and you start having a couple of drinks. You're trying to relax a little bit.
We're torn.
Suddenly you hear the door open. The moment the door opens, you see a figure. It is an orc who is wearing this very odd-looking silver helmet with a white shirt with the picture of a sun on the chest of the shirt, wearing chainmail. He walks in, he sits down, and then just looks at each of you.
Knee?
Zern's gonna raise his glass at him and be like, "Howdy."
So first off, Altair, do you say knee?
Yes.
Oh God.
He turns around, holds a fist up, and says, "Ping! No!"
God damn it.
This is the Monty Python episode.
Speaking of that, I've been
When
playing. a
you
lot of
said
Monster Hunter
orc-
Rise. They do a reference to that.
Mm-hmm.
I was not when you said orc, Tony. I need you to know I was expecting. I got scared for a second. Every time you say orc now, I get scared because I'm afraid you're gonna bring somebody from my past into this.
Not yet.
Give him time. Like
So, because Altair was the first to respond, the orc looks at you. He chuckles a little bit and says, "Question. Why do paladins
Yes.
wear chainmail?"
Oh no. I think I understand the trial now.
Mm-hmm.
Chastity belt.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I understand the trial. I understand the assignment.
Altair, why do paladins wear chainmail?
Because they don't want to get their mail off of a plate?
He looks at you and says, "Because it's holy armor, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw."
Oh my God.
Stupid fucking. Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Fucking dumb. Oh,
Oh my god.
God.
Fucking get ready, because there's one for all of us.
Oh, I believe it.
The D&D dad jokes.
It's charisma, right? Cool. That's fine.
Wait, it's charisma? Oh shit, Ilya's fucked.
And I think Zern's drunk, so
I think I'll be
23.
fine for this.
Okay,
I'll give Ilya the help action. I'll just Val glaring at her.
you didn't find it funny.
You find it hilarious.
Actually, it was kind of mediocre. You feel like you could do better.
Oh jeez.
oh God.
He goes, "Damn, I went too easy on you. That's fine. Hey, you,
These-
the one with the horns.
You can even say the horny one.
How many halflings does it take to light a candle?"
Say 3! Say 3!
Oh god.
And a
I'm-
trench coat.
Why do I want to know the answer to this?
How many
Say 3
halflings
in a
does it
trench
take to light a candle?
Say 3 in a trench coat.
I'm gonna say 3.
And a trench coat.
Wait,
gotta make
you
sure to
mean
put
you
that part
trust a
in.
halfling with your candle?
Oh damn.
Now roll me a
See?
charisma saving throw.
Wait, why wouldn't you trust a halfling with your candle?
Think about
It's
it.
just a racist joke.
It's
13.
kind of funny. You laugh a little bit.
Well, Zern is drunk, so.
He goes, "Haha, see, I got a chuckle out of you. Speaking of chuckles, you," and he points to you, Ilya.
Ah,
"Speaking of halflings, how many halflings does it take to sharpen a sword?"
Say 3 in a trench coat.
Wait, you mean you trust them with your sword?
Ilya's just gonna be like, huh. Never thought about it. How many does it take to sharpen a sword?
It takes 3, 1 to sharpen the sword and 1 to confuse the issue. Please roll me a charisma saving throw.
I told you.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
17.
It's kind of funny. You chuckle a little bit.
What?
I think he made the DC higher for you.
He fucking definitely did, the little bitch.
See, I kept telling them to say 3 in a trench coat.
I'm not gonna say trench coat all tie here. Quit with the freaking trench coat.
Also,
But 3 halflings in a trench coat is the funniest thing ever. Unless it's
it's not.
kobolds. Then it's
No,
even
it's not.
funnier.
three
You don't-
squirrel folk in a trench coat. Now that's the funny shit.
Squirrels in my pants. What?
S
You
to
want
the I
squirrels
to
in
the
your
N.
pants.
I see.
I just watched Mayhem pass away. That was not as funny as you made it out to be. Oh my god.
Well, I
You
was
are.
trying to decide where the fuck. I was trying not to spit fucking soda all over my setup.
You all right there, Ilya?
Could have just swallowed.
Keep your composure.
I'm fine.
So he looks to you, Allura,
Oh god.
and he says, "So for you, I've got a story to tell."
Oh no.
So a dwarf walks into a tavern and puts his war pick on the counter. The tavern keeper looks at him and asks, "And why do you have that?" The dwarf responds, "I'm a major in the dwarven army. I must keep my weapon with me at all times." The tavern keeper relaxes and says, "Oh good, I can serve majors, but not minors." Now roll me a charisma saving throw.
I feel like you should get advantage on it just for that one.
Dirty 20.
There you go.
You feel like you could have done better. He was like, "Damn, I was so sure I'd get you on that one."
Hate that joke.
He turns over to Locke. In Thieves' Cant, he signs to you,
Mm.
and it says, let me find the one that I was wanting. Okay. He signs to you and says, "What do you get when you cross a zebra with an orangutan?"
Locke signs back. Your presence annoys me. Be gone, peasant.
He signs back.
See.
He signs back to you and says, "Not quite, but rest assured, I'm blaming the wizard again." Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Free.
Oh, Jesus.
It was
Oh,
fucking
God.
hilarious.
And Locke's just got us all killed.
Locke's gonna start laughing and just all you hear in Ilya's voice, orc bacon.
So he turns to you, Val. And says, "What do you call an orc with 2 brain cells?"
I don't know. What do you call an orc with 2 brain cells?
Pregnant. Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, that's fucking good.
I
That's
give
a
you that
natural
one.
20 plus 5 for 25.
I've got to give him that one. That's a good one.
You didn't find it funny at all. Like,
Which
you
is
found it
ironic
more
because it was the
offensive than
only-
anything.
That
Both
was so
in-game
funny.
and IRL.
It's ironic because it's the only funny one I've heard so far.
That was so
Yeah.
funny. I laughed so hard. I'm
But
still
you didn't
laughing,
get away?
actually.
He stands up. He bows to each of you. And then he walks out.
And
The
Locke
butler
comes
walks
down to
in.
shoot.
and looks to each of you and says, well, apart from one of you, and he looks to Locke with a side eye, you all seem to have passed. I will say, though, that that trial was only given out due to the fact that he is one of our strongest combatants, and he has been wanting to tell his new jokes to somebody because his army is on vacation.
I'm glad we could save the rest of the army from those jokes.
Zern just shakily holds up his glasses like, I could have taken him.
Whilst I admit that I am not one for those types of jokes myself, I must adhere to the wishes of the king, and the king wished that you endure his particular jokes to see your demeanor. However, the feast is now ready. And then he waves you to follow him into the dining hall.
Hey Tony, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Just because I've been wondering. Okay, where relatively geographically are we compared to my character's hometown?
That is a very good question. So, I'm going to go over to the map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, right here is the academy, right?
Yeah.
So, you live south
Yep.
towards the Screaming Trees.
Cool.
You are currently in Longfall.
Okay.
So
fairly
you're
close.
So fairly close.
Cool. Because that brings me to my question. Considering who my character's parents are, have I like heard of this area, been to this area before, like know anything about it? Just consider, especially who my mother is. Do I know
So
anything?
I'm giving you this one.
Okay.
You've heard of him once. One time.
Mm-hmm.
The one time you've heard of him was during they put it as business transaction between
Okay.
the king and your father,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't know what the business was about.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome. We are going to go actually right here. Speaking of the king,
Ooh, fancy.
Lord Farquaad.
he leads you to the dining hall. At the end of the table itself does sit the king. However, something's off. He's dwarf, but he is a lot bigger than he should be. And it's because he can't stop eating.
Oh, he's that.
Oh,
He's
that
that kind of bigger. Okay.
He's that big.
I
was
thought
about
you
to
were
joke
meaning.
about him being that kind of bigger, but I guess it's.
I mean, I
he
thought-
really is. So
I thought you
It's
meant,
just
I thought you
canon.
meant, I thought you meant
Yeah.
that kind of big.
No.
not fucking that kind of big.
He is his side of the table has so much food on it that it looks like that his portion of the dinner is designed for like a party of 8.
Okay. Is he paying attention to us?
He does notice that you all walk in.
Zern's just gonna blurt out, "Oh, he's not big. He's just horizontally challenged."
Oh my god.
Fuck's
Big
sakes.
Thick with Reese's.
Don't you mean vertically challenged?
No.
No.
Horizontally.
no,
he
he,
is
he was
Dwarf, so
right
I
the
know he's
first
not
time.
vertically challenged.
So the king looks to each of you, says, "Ah, come in, come in."
Okay.
Do you go and sit at the table?
Zern,
Yes.
definitely going there.
Cool.
Ping.
I'm waiting for the rest of the characters to.
I'm waiting for Ilya to move so I know where
I'm
to
wait-
put Val.
Wait, exact same thing.
Does Zern notice that?
You gotta go first. You don't know shit's about to
Hang on, I was
happen to
gonna
your
say,
character.
Val
I know shit's
hasn't
about to
told
happen.
us
to
anything.
Val's
Fuck it,
not told you anything. When did she have time to?
I want to sit next to Allura.
Ah, fuck, you sat right in the middle. God damn it. Okay.
Set across.
Okay, I'm gonna respond to Ilya sitting next to me. I'm just gonna kind of look to my left, raise my fist, punch her in the arm.
Just you hitting me all the time.
Zern
Ow.
goes
Eh,
next.
I don't know, something about earlier. It's kind of fun.
The king sees you do that and says, so I'm glad that you're already starting. See, here's the
What?
thing.
What?
We were brought as entertainment.
I'm bored.
Oh, gods.
You look like you've just finished off a cheese board.
Oh, cheese! And then he goes and grabs a plate of cheese and starts stuffing it in
Oh.
his mouth.
Fuck.
That was funnier than all the jokes that we just heard.
Hey, King,
What's
I
this
got
about a
joke for
charcuterie
you.
board? What's this about a charcuterie board?
After he devours the cheese, he looks to you and says, right, so, I want each of you to fight each other using only food.
I'm about to make a joke that
Hang
I'm
on,
going to be probably the only one that knows.
No, I have my response. Right. DM, is there perchance a bowl on this table with mashed potatoes in it?
Let me look at the list of food items and I will tell you.
I'll make a joke. So you want me to cream pie one of my friends?
That was awful. I hated that so much.
I hated that. Just gonna
So,
wait for DM's response.
here are your options. Baked apples, orange peel, turkey leg, whole roasted pigeon, head of boar, a bread roll, pies, and that includes all manners of pies,
Oh,
slice of
Tony,
veal.
I'm gonna send you a private message about what I want to be able to do.
Okay. All right. So while you're doing that, slice of veal, a block of cheese, a cheese knife, wine bottles, flagon of ale, corn, pottage, and eel.
Zern immediately grabs the bottle of wine.
so there is no mashed potato.
Not on this table, no.
I'm extremely disappointed. Is there anything of a similar consistency?
To be fair, Allura should be asking the really important question of, is there any bagels on this table?
Oh my god.
That is an actual.
I was actually gonna.
I'll tell you
avoid that
what,
one
just for the
time.
shits and giggles of it, I'll add mashed potatoes on it too.
Thank you very much. Allura is gonna reach for the mashed potatoes, grab a handful, look to her left,
Okay.
Just
just
thought-
put it in put it in Ilya's face.
No,
Okay.
No.
Say no more.
Casting suggestion before she can do
Hold
that.
on,
Too
Hold on.
late, bitches. Roll
Too late,
initiative.
hold on, Tony.
So glad that Ilya gets to experience this before death.
Hey,
Oh,
Tony,
man.
read message because that's exactly what I want to do.
Cool.
I realize I have to make a roll because of something
I would
I'm
like
doing.
to point out, by the way, I'm not throwing the mashed potato at Ilya. I am literally holding it in my hand and just smushing it in her face.
Oh, all the food deals damage regardless.
It's mashed potato. It's soft.
All of the food deals
I'm
damage
so fucking
regardless.
sorry. Oh my
Congratulations,
god.
You just inflicted blind on Ilya.
That was the funniest reaction. Also, 21, by the way.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Fucking
Me going against mashed potato?
That was so. It's
18.
soft.
It's soft
By the way,
food. That's why
Tony, I would like to do this before initiative, just because I was already coming up with it before you said to roll.
So I will give Allura and Altair the
I was gonna say you
surprise
have to give me my
round.
action because I've initiated it.
Yeah, surprise round.
Wait a minute, so how come they get time to do
And
something?
I'm gonna
when they
give
initiate by-
Ilya the surprise round too, but it has to be something that is instantaneous.
16, by the way.
So
Initiative.
Ilya, does a 16 hit you?
No. That was my initiative roll.
Oh, okay. Okay, there we go.
16 was my initiative roll.
So
What
16.
am I rolling for?
19 for lock.
So I'm just rolling to try and.
18.
I don't think I need to. That's a nat 20 for whatever I was supposed to be rolling for actually. Whether it
Altair
hits
got
or
a
not.
21. I need Zurins and Vals, please.
Mine's already in
21.
So Altair and Val, what's your dex?
Oh, I've got a 2 for Dex.
Oh,
Are you a
shit,
15 or
yeah,
a 16? Are you
I'm a
14 or
15.
15?
15.
I'm sorry, I forgot to add my initiative.
Yeah, go ahead and
18.
roll. I add that too.
Hey Val, roll a d20.
Yeah, no, I forgot to add my initiative bonus. My
18.
initiative roll was actually 18.
All right,
18.
you'll go before me.
Cool.
So I'm gonna put Val at 22.
God, everyone's rolling high on initiative.
Because
Not
Val,
the drunk.
we both have a 15 dex.
Zarin, what did you
that
roll?
Was good. That we had to keep asking.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. So, in the order of operation, when initiative officially starts, it is a 22, 21, 19, 18. Ilya and Allura, what is your dex modifiers?
Wait,
Plus
what?
4.
Okay, so +4. Ilya.
Wait. Laura, did you roll a 18 as well?
I rolled a 16 for my initiative, which with bonuses an 18.
Okay, then yeah, you're going first.
Okay, so I'm going to put that at 19 instead. No, I can't do that because there's another person at 19. So I'm just going to do that.
Just reduce Alara's, or
Yeah.
just reduce Alara's by 1.
So do that. All right, so Val, Altair, Locke, Allura, Ilya, and Zurin in that order. However, we're going to do a surprise round because 3 people wanted to do something. However, it needs to be instantaneous. So if you have a spell that you're wanting to cast that says instantaneous, you can do that. If you're wanting to perform an action or something that is also considered instantaneous, you may also do that. For example, what Allura did in slamming mashed potatoes into Ilya's face. So, what did you roll to hit?
Yeah, that was 20. Nat 20.
Nat 20? Okay. So
I'm gonna give mine up then because it sounds like y'all are so determined that this is happening. So I'm just gonna give mine up and fucking deal with it.
I was told to roll something, and I just remembered that I rolled a nat. I memorized that I rolled a nat 20 for that.
I heard you being rolled initiative. Tony never said anything about rolling an attack.
He said to roll something else as well. Yeah, and I rolled a nat 20 for
yeah,
that.
it was just the attack.
Yeah, he said to roll for the attack, and
Yeah,
that was the nat 20.
Yeah, then mine ain't gonna count for shit. So I'm just
So I'm going to
score
ask this
mine up.
now because Altair, you did want to do something as well. Is yours classified as instantaneous or does it take time to do it?
Casting time, 1 bonus action.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So, nat 20 to hit. So, Allura, please roll me a 1d4 or 2d4 minus 2.
Okay. That's a 4 total.
Okay. So Ilya, you're gonna take 4 points of damage.
All
And
I did was smush her in the face with mash.
yes. And you dealt 4 points of damage because of it.
What?
And now she's
I'll explain
blind.
it. Is there a plate or a bowl under the mash that you're using? Yes.
I scooped a bit into my hand and pushed it in her face.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
which
hand.
means
That's
which
like
means
a
the
slap. D&D logic.
Now, Altair, because yours is the bonus action, you can go ahead and do that as a surprise round. So say what you're going to do.
which I also have to make a roll, by the way,
Okay,
because I'm using a level 1 spell.
cool.
Base roll was a 19, so I know I passed on it.
Cool.
My character literally starts going around the table. Or did my... There it goes. Creating a whirlwind of all the food and stuff.
Cool.
What?
The hell did you just cast?
Expeditious Retreat mixed with my Tabaxi Agility.
So essentially, he has the zoomies.
I can run 240 feet in 6 seconds. Sorry, I can do 480 if I take dash action.
He has the
Jesus
zoomies.
Fucking Christ.
He's hitting
Uh,
everything.
So I will
Do I need
say
to make a save?
not yet. The whirlwind has kind of started. Val, it's your turn.
What is direct? There's food directly in front of me, right? I'm gonna
There's
grab
food
the-
all over this table.
I'm gonna literally
And
grab
around
like
you.
the first thing, like a pie, whatever the fuck the first thing I see is, right? I'm gonna grab that, and then I'm going to wait for it, because I see the whirlwind starting to happen, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna misty step
Oh god.
over here where I'm not in the where I'm not in the whirlwind of food, and I have a pie in my hands.
Okay.
By the
Right.
way, while doing this, my character is saying, "Best day ever!"
Oh, God.
And DM, Tony,
Yes.
Oh, God.
I haven't used my action yet.
Correct.
I'm gonna hold that action
Okay.
for when I just basically for when I get an opening. I'm gonna chuck the pie at whatever is creating the whirlwind,
Okay, cool.
and that is what I am doing.
Speaking of the zoomies, it's your turn, Altair.
Okay,
All right, Airbender, what do you got?
I didn't think this far ahead.
You're just gonna keep running around.
He brain farted
Fuck
after
yes.
food hurricane.
All right.
Says, fuck yes.
So I'm gonna say the
Actually, hold on. I'm going to keep doing it. Well, keep running to keep the whirlwind going, and also kind of semi-attempt to use my movement to direct the whirlwind around.
okay. So when you get near Val, I need you to stop and allow Val to use her action.
Sounds good. I will. I'm chucking that pie as hard as I fucking can.
Cool. So Altair, move your token somewhere where you would be at in order to do your zoomies. But it has to be in line of sight of Val. And then Val, go ahead and make an attack roll.
I love this game. I love this game. I love these dice. This game is fucking a chef's kiss. That's a natural fucking 20.
Alright, so pie.
Bye.
2d4, please.
All right, 2d4.
Hold on. What type of pie is it?
I'll let you use your imagination.
Any added bonus? Or just
Okay,
2d4?
fine.
Just 2d4.
Says Val, since he's saying this, what type of pie are you hitting me with?
Hold on a minute.
What?
I nat 20'd earlier. Why was mine 2d4 minus 2?
Because yours was mashed potato. It's soft.
Mine's
I'm
a
getting
pie in
hit
a
with a
tin.
pie pan.
Mine's a whole pie tin, and that's 2 4s, so that's 8 points of damage.
Cool. So, Altair, you're going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
He trips and falls face first into the pie.
Oh, God.
17.
So you do pass. You are not blinded.
I closed my eyes in time
Correct.
to get cream pied.
I hate that.
Please stop.
No.
You're not drunk enough for that kind of talk.
Do you do anything else with your turn other than zoom around the table?
You can't take
Nope,
the
because
dash action if you do anything else.
Nope, I'm just doing zoomies to whirlwind of food.
The whirlwind will go into effect at the start of the next round. Lock.
By the way,
Stealth.
I will direct everybody to the reference that I made with best day ever. Yeah, I put in the session voice chat. For those of you who do know, well, you know.
So I attempted to roll stealth.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, but I have a +8 as a modifier, so 9.
You believe you're stealthed.
You also believe you're beautiful, but you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Your hubris is kicking in. You think you're
Exactly.
stealthed, but you're not.
You're very
Alright,
radiant in this moment.
With that, me thinking I am stealthed, far is this? I'm gonna go under the table.
Okay.
I'm done.
Allura.
Hello. Is the block of cheese still available?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pick that up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hold on to that.
You're just going to hold on to it?
Yep, that's my block of cheese now.
Cool.
In fact, do you know what? I'm gonna take a bite out of it as well.
Okay. It tastes like cheese.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, this is no combat action of mine. This is literally just I want to at least get a bite of cheese before it all hell breaks loose. You know.
Yeah, it's actually a really good cheese. Top
I'm
quality.
I'm glad. And then, because I'm assuming Ilya's just looking at me after what I've just done, I'm just gonna keep looking at her, and I'm just gonna pick up the plate of mash, or the bowl of mash, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The whirlwind hasn't started yet, has it?
It has not. It will on the Val's turn.
Okay. And I'm just gonna say, here you go, buddy. I don't think you've had enough. Hand it to Ilya.
Okay. Speaking of, Ilya, it is your turn. You were just handed the plate of mash that you were slapped in the face with.
I'm gonna have some fun with this, so.
And also, Allura has cheese stuffed in her mouth. So she's...
Have I not swallowed my bite yet?
With all of that taken into effect of you picking up a block of cheese and a plate of mash and stuffing your face, that would be a negative, Ghost Rider.
That's fine.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Sorry, I know this thing forever. Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna take the mashed potato and I'm gonna throw it at. Fuck it. I'm gonna throw it at the drunken tiefling.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
Roll an attack roll first.
Using what modifier?
Your normal modifier.
Mind actually telling me a modifier because I.
What is the
Is it-
modifier
I
on
think it's probably Dex.
It's Dex.
Wait, why is it Dex?
Well,
Because
if you're
dexterity's for ranged.
dexterity is for ranged weapons, so you would use your Dex. It's either going to be strength or Dex based in this entire encounter, so just keep that in mind.
16.
Okay, Zurin does a 16 hit. Okay, so Ilya, roll a 1d4 minus 2. The lowest you can get is a 1.
2.
Okay, so you're going to take 2 points of damage, Zurin, from a large chunk of mashed potatoes hitting your head.
Oh, joy, it fills my soul.
All right, Ilya, is there anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I want to ask something, but now is really not the time to ask it.
Okay.
It's always
I-
the time to ask a question.
But I'm so fucking confused on something.
Sure.
But it doesn't fit into the current scenario.
Okay.
So do you want me to ask it now, or do you want me to ask it after this whole scene is played out?
You could ask it on either one. I'm okay with either.
Okay. It's regarding the books.
Okay.
There was a part in the campaign where you and I had a one-to-one, and it was along the lines of Ilya trying to think through all of her friends and piece together who might have a book in their possession.
Okay.
And from what I can remember, we landed on it being Allura. But you've stipulated that Altair's got one.
So you had asked if it was between Altair or Allura. And
I asked if it was between Altair and Locke.
or Locke. And I said that there is a third potential, and I added on to that, being that because of your role, that you also think that it could have been Allura because of all the stuff that's been going on. So you have a suspicion that one of the three has the book, but you don't know who. Does that answer your question?
No.
Hold on.
But it's fine.
The book that's in my possession is public knowledge. Because they
Well-
know I have the book.
That they know that you have or they know you have a book, but they don't know it's the book. But the book that you have, Altair, you know is one of the books.
And I know it's one of the books.
And
too.
Val also knows, but not because Altair said anything, but because Val is being informed outside with ulterior people.
So Mayhem and I are trying to figure out this situation a little bit because I really do not want Ilya to die.
Because I mean, I'm asking because I'm genuinely confused about how many books are public knowledge or public / suspected knowledge. Because I was of the impression that Ilya was sure that Allura had one of the books.
Nope. I will say that this whole scenario should have given you a hint.
I have an idea
What the scenario that we're in right now?
of what the book might be.
Yep.
What fucking books are you guys?
Hold on. Zarin, did you just say you know what the book might be?
I said I have an idea on what the book might be.
It's gluttony.
Okay, so my plan, Mayhem, my plan that I was DMing you about, I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track.
Hold on.
Remember 7 Deadly Sins?
Hold on.
Somebody thank you for keeping your notes. Appreciate you, Zarin.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony.
Listen here, you son of a bitch. I've been keeping notes as well, okay?
Apparently fucking not.
Hey, Tony. I started this campaign late, and you never explained the books to me. So
I will give you that one, but you are the only one who gets that pass.
Because I was
Okay.
DMing
I wanna point something
Mayhem.
out. I
And
haven't taken
Mayhem's like,
notes.
do
I
you
just
know this?
remembered.
Do you know that? And I'm like, no, I don't fucking know that. I just have to find this goddamn book. But
Okay.
hey, my plan, I've got a plan for my next turn, so continue.
Alright. DM, I'm casting Detect Thoughts on the king.
I don't
'Kay.
recall the books.
And I'm probing deep.
Okay.
So initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is on its mind in that moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature or probe deeper into the creature's mind. I'm spending my action to probe as deep as I can. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Cool.
So you're going to probe deep into him, huh?
Oh, I'm going balls deep, boy.
Oh my.
Okay.
Considering Ilya is cis female, that's
So Ilya,
Eyeballs deep, Allura.
Ilya,
Uh-huh.
didn't specify that to start with.
You did say balls deep.
He did.
Ilya.
Yes.
Inside of his mind, you get a lot of information from what I'm about to tell you, but what you do with it is completely up to you.
Give me a second. All right. Hit me but at a reasonable speed.
He has a hunger that cannot be satisfied.
That's textbook right there.
The food that is currently on the table does not affect him in any way. In fact, if you were to try to do something with the food, it will make him stronger.
Okay.
And because I rolled a nat 1,
Oh, damn.
whoever survives, he's going to kill you and eat you.
Glad I jumped out of that whirlwind then.
Okay.
And you only got that because I rolled a nat 1. If I had rolled any higher at all, you would not have gotten that information. But his initial plan, because of the thought process of what you're seeing, is that it's not his own thoughts. It's like he's being controlled. But he is so hungry that he's willing to do whatever it takes. But he doesn't want blood on his hands. So he's having you kill each other.
Question.
Yes.
If we can take damage from the food, can he?
No, that's what I was saying a second ago.
It does
It only,
affect
okay, it only makes him stronger. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Ilya, did you share that?
But keep in mind that it's not his own thoughts. He is being controlled.
Will you allow me to have a free action here?
I mean, everybody is allowed a free action, so yes.
I know it's just I've done a lot in the little amount of time that I've,
You still have enough time to perform a free action, yes.
I'd like to make a Arcana check.
Okay.
I got a fucking +5 to this shit. I'm hoping it goes well. That's fucking out of the box. 24.
You feel a ping come right here in the corner.
Okay. Okay. That's the end of this turn. My next turn, I'm going to be extremely specific with my wording.
Okay. Zurin, you don't know any of that.
And the king's still in the whirlwind, guys.
And the king is still in the whirlwind.
Oh, if he's in the
I know.
whirlwind-
I was gonna point that out to you because you know this information, but
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Crapola. Oh gosh, what can I do?
well, you're just drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Even in this drunken stupor, I don't think Zurin was wanting to get into a food fight because of a queen's behest.
Mean king.
I call him queen. I'm drunk, remember? Tony,
Yep.
Zurin is going to pick up the boar's head
Okay.
and try to wedge it onto Ilya's head.
Cool. Roll like you roll an attack roll.
Dex roll.
This would be
This would
strength.
be a grapple, wouldn't it?
Be strength, right?
This would be strength based.
Strength, okay. Crap. Alright. 11.
Misses.
Yeah.
Okay. You are too drunk, so the head just falls on the floor.
Dams. Where's it at? Using my bonus action. Or is it? No. I'm gonna use my reaction to do blood curse on Altair as he's zooming around the room.
Okay. Is that it?
And sorry. I'm going 10 feet in the air.
Okay.
That's it.
Awesome. Val, you do not have to make a roll because you're far enough away that the whirlwind will not touch you. So take your turn like normal.
Sounds good. Hey, so Val, who is still currently on this little quest to find this book,
Yep.
in my little brain of brains, I'm just gonna be like, hey, is this, like, do you feel the book? Like, do you feel it? Do you feel what I'm close to? Is it like a radar situation? Do you know where this thing is?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, fuck yeah. That is plus 2 for an 18.
You do feel it. And you feel it in the corner.
I'm running for the corner. I'm going.
Okay.
I got nothing else to do. I'm not hitting that whirlwind.
You get to it and you see it immediately.
I'm grabbing it.
Cool. You pull out the book. And you hear a thunk.
Mm-hmm.
Turn around and you see the king is now laying on the floor, unconscious.
Okay, well, Val's gonna put the book in a bag.
Okay.
Like, that's what I got at the moment.
Cool.
The nurse is gonna yell at Altair, "Stop running, kitty cat!"
But initiative is now over.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk back to the group then.
In that case, that's over. I quickly run the other direction to.
Do what?
Kind of counteract it.
Counteract the zoomy whirlwind.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. None of you really saw what Val did. All you just saw her do was just walk over there to the corner and then just walk back.
Question.
Yes.
And I'm expecting the answer to be no here. With the 24 Arcana ping that I got, noticing the strong ping that's in the bookshelf, do I sense it moving?
Yes.
Am I able to pinpoint it to Val?
You can pinpoint that it's closer to you in her vicinity, but you don't know if it's coming from Altair or if it's coming from Val, because they're standing next to one another.
Okay, that's fine.
And I do have my book on me, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Val, you are immune to this.
Okay.
Altair, you are not. Need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Oh, okay.
That's 2 books in close proximity to each other.
$21.
So you do pass. I will give you that. But you're still going to feel something. For a split second, you feel really, really fucking pissed off. And you have the sudden urge to kill the closest person near you, but you shake it off.
His book's trying to wake up.
But you get the gist that it did come from the book, because you know what book you have possession of. But Val is immune to it, so Val, nothing happens to you.
Hey, is the king breathing?
He is breathing, but he is unconscious.
Cool, then I don't care about him.
Good. Leave him.
So do we want to leave here? I feel like
we should probably stay.
I want to know the status of the girl that we escorted here. What's her status?
The girl went back to her room.
Okay, but she's safe. She's
fine.
here.
Yeah, she's fine. She went back to her room.
Okay. And this is the party that we were invited to?
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Somebody remind me of that when we get back to the school, please.
Oh, I will.
Oh, well, I'll be probably too drunk to remember.
Question for the DM. This is more just I might have missed it.
Okay.
Did the dean say explicitly who invited us?
No.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Okay, then I wasn't imagining the fact that I missed that detail. That's fine.
Yeah, so all the dean knew was that he was told that the dwarven teenager needed to be escorted home, and that for doing so, you would be given a feast. That's all he was told. So he knows nothing.
My paranoid brain is going fucking mental right now. I have a theory, but I'm not saying it.
Do I feel anything, DM?
You feel the effects waning over Altair. So you know that it's trying to take control of him, but you can see that he shakes it off.
Okay.
But you also know that you are immune to it because of your situation.
Gotcha. Cool.
So what do you do?
Right now?
Yeah, you're still in the dining hall. You have an unconscious king.
I said we should leave. Like, I'm good to go, but like, actually, I got an idea.
Okay.
Val's gonna run to the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like slam it open and just be like, "The king has collapsed." She's just gonna yell that.
Okay. You do that, and several guards that are lined up in the hallway hear that, and they rush in, and they ask each of you what happened.
He told us to
And-
have a food fight. And
Fat
we
guy
did.
ate too much.
That too, probably.
All I did was throw around some potato at the others, and he just passed out.
Also, kitty cat here got hold of catnip and went fucking stir crazy.
I made a whirlwind of food. What can I say?
One of the guards goes over to the king and checks his pulse and sees that he is still breathing. The guard who does that looks up and tells each of you to leave.
Gladly.
Zern picks up a bottle on his way out.
Cool.
Leaving.
You pick up a bottle of elderberry wine again. Anyway,
Uh,
we're gonna go back over here for a minute. Each of you get back into the carriage and you make your way back from the castle back to the academy. You get to the academy and the teachers are not there because they're all on vacation for the week because it's a holiday week. So this week you have to yourselves. You can essentially you are allowed to go to that feast, but the initial rule for the school is that you can either go home for the holiday or you can stay here at the school with the rule set that you do not leave if you do so. So what do you want to do? Do you want to stay at the academy for the week or do you want to go home for a week?
Zern
I'll
is
stick
staying at
around.
the academy.
Okay.
Altair is staying at the academy.
Okay.
I
I'll
don't think my
stick around.
character can go home, so she'll stay at the academy.
Okay.
Ilya's staying at the academy.
All right.
Local stay.
Okay.
Laura will do the same.
Cool. Now, each of you stays at the academy, and for the next few days, it seems actually quiet. It's scary quiet. Nothing.
Question.
Yes?
It's quiet.
Is it
Ooh,
a
quiet.
is it a skeleton crew of staff? I'm talking bare bones staff.
Yeah, it would be like a janitor or something like that.
right. Is the dean here?
No.
The dean went on vacation.
The
Are
king
there
went to
any-
Hawaii.
Yeah, he
Are
went to
there-
Barbados.
Are there any high-ranking teachers here?
No.
Excellent. Continue.
So for the next 2 days you spend at the academy is quiet. It's too quiet. Very silent. Nothing has really gone on. Nothing strange like the past few weeks, few months even, since you've been at the academy. Val, you know you have one book, and
Mhm.
you know who has possession of the other one.
Mm-hmm.
For Val, you return back to the Forest of Echoes.
Okay.
And the voice that pops up is a different one. It's one that you are semi-familiar with. You hear a cackle. One that sends shivers down your spine, even though you know who it is. Every time you hear the laugh, you feel cold, distant. The voice says, "Good job, girl. You did it. You saved 2 lives."
Yep. I did.
2 down, 4 more to go. Question is, how quickly are you going to find the last 4? It seems that in your time at the academy, you're struggling with your initial thoughts. You want to make friends, but you're being forced not to. By the way, should you mention that I reside in Alura's mind still and have taken possession over her other half, there will be some dire consequences. Let her keep thinking that the thoughts in her head is leading her to the paths of righteousness. Let her continue to think that every step she takes is one step further into freedom. And then the dream ends. Altair, because I do not have an image for you, you also have a dream.
Okay.
When you fall asleep, inside of your dream, you see a forest, but the trees are made out of metal. The ground beneath you is covered in blood. You look around and see nobody. but you do hear a voice. And it's one that you've not heard before. It says one word. Kill. And it repeats it over and over and over. But the voice sounds like it's coming from a distance. It's almost like that the voice is very, very far away. You get the notion that the voice, the place that you're in, has to do with the book. And you also feel that you are slowly and surely going mad.
No, I'm not.
Keep lying to yourself. Before we move on, is there anybody who wants to do anything else? Because those are the two individuals I needed to target.
Oh, I have something, but it's probably for its own little special session.
Sure.
Yo, Zern, where you at?
Zern's in his dorm.
With a bottle of hooch.
For the sake of role playing, I will inform this player when they come back if they have not done so already. Oh, just in time.
What's this?
Okay. Ilya is going to gingerly walk over to Allura, tap her on the shoulder, and say, "Follow me."
Oh, okay.
Your turn to get stabbed.
Debbie McStabs.
Anybody in here not in House Blue?
Yeah.
I'm the only
I'm
one
good.
that's in House Blue.
You're with Locke.
No. Locke
No.
is in a different house.
Locke is in green.
Altair.
I'm
Locke and
going.
Altair are in green.
I'm going and getting everyone, and then going to Zurin's.
So you're getting everyone, including Val.
No, well, everybody that's at the academy.
I mean,
Val
the entire...
went home.
That's...
No, Val stayed.
Everybody's
No,
at the
Val stayed.
academy.
Val stayed? I thought you went home.
I said I can't go home.
You can't go home. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting everybody.
Okay.
I'm getting everybody. I'm going to Zurin's.
Zurin's dorm.
Disregard the smashed up piano in the corner.
Facts.
Okay.
Shinny. Allura. Locke. Ilya. And...
Yeah, apologies for briefly stepping away. There is an owl outside my house.
There's an owl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
it's
it is
Dublin.
going
I was gonna
ham.
say, did you name him Dublin?
Yeah.
Dublin.
Should have asked too.
It's the one Dublin Tony can't kill.
Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Oh no, he can kill this one. You just want to know how.
If Tony shows up outside Amy's house, I'm gonna break his legs and ask him why he didn't come to mine first.
Because of that right there.
I mean, I can cook. I know Tony likes good food. So
I do.
I can
That is,
cook.
if you want to win my heart, that is literally how you do it. It's food.
I mean, Mayhem, he's turning up at my house, so I'll break his legs and ask why he didn't visit you first.
So you'll break his legs and ask him how you got the address.
Nah, I wouldn't break his legs and then ask that one. I'd just ask.
Okay.
And shoot
You're
him.
all in Zurin's house.
Sir, did you just say you shoot him?
I've just seen a good one for memes. Oh my god.
All right.
Have you seen this dog? I have now.
Jeez.
So what do you do?
the entire, like, as we're walking along the corridors of the academy to get to the blue dorms, Ilya is not standing far from Altair and Val, but she's every now and again, and I'm talking like once every 60 seconds, just chopping her a line of sight to both of them. When we get in, going to make sure that we are the only ones overhearing this conversation. There's nobody else in the vicinity. We're not being spied on. We're not being scryed on. So if I need to roll something for that DM, please let me know.
Would Zern know if his dorm was full or empty at the moment?
Up until they enter, it's empty.
I'll tell Ilya that there's no one else here.
Okay.
Ilya, make a perception check with disadvantage.
Well, fuck. What's my modifier? That's a 7.
You believe the room is clear.
Okay. I suppose in the current mind state she's in, she wouldn't really second guess herself. Okay. Ilya moves to the foot of the table, sits down, points at the seat that's on the left. There's 2 seats there, right? If I'm looking at this correctly.
Yes.
I just
These.
yeah, I
there's three on each side.
point at the first 2. I say to Altair and Val, sit down. And then I look at Allura and Locke, and I point to the other 2 seats, the seats on the opposite side, and I just go, sit down. And once everybody's sat down, I look at Altair and say, take out your book.
You do that? Altair?
Oh, sorry, I was reading something. What happened?
Do you take out the book? Because you have been asked to take the book out.
I take it out,
Okay.
kind of slowly, going, what do you need this out? And should I
don't-
be calling someone else here?
Let's see how it goes.
When
Val.
Altair takes the book out, nothing happens, but the book that you see upon the table, it's bound in a dark black leather-like binding. On top of the book itself, on the front cover, etched into the leather itself, looks to be like that of a skull with a sword through its head.
I look at Val and I say, if my hunch is correct, what we found in that castle also belongs on that table.
Pause for 2 seconds. Hey, Tony, I have a question for you.
Sure thing.
Uh-oh.
So that book, right?
Yes.
You said it doesn't have, like, it's not like I'm immune to whatever effect it has, right?
You know that you are immune to the effects of the books.
So, does Altair have to bring the book with him everywhere due to the effect of the book?
He is drawn to do so.
So I am not drawn to do so.
No.
How empty was my dorm when I left it?
Pretty barren, to be honest, because most of the students have went home.
How many would you say there were there?
if I'm being honest, like give or take, maybe
8 or 9 students in that dorm.
I would probably say anywhere between 10 to 15 students in the entire in your dorm specifically. So not all of them would be there at the time. They would be kind of scattered about, but in total for your specific house, maybe about 10 to 15 students total.
That's how many are staying right now?
For your
Like at the
house,
academy?
yes.
Cool. Because I'm trying to decide if Val would even have the book on her. But she wouldn't leave it if there were people around.
So
Val's just gonna look at Ilya. What we found at the castle?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Insight check.
okay.
I'll make a deception check.
Yep. You would have to.
Hey, Tony,
Yes.
while I was running around, would I have noticed her?
You notice that she walked over to the bookcase, but you don't know why.
I got a 23, just by the way.
Okay. Ilya.
She beats it by 1.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring up, I saw her walk over to the bookshelf.
Can Zern make an Arcana check real quick?
Yep.
Val, are you saying out of session? Are you saying that you've got the book on you, or you left it in your dorm?
That's what I'm about to get to with Zern's roll.
19 on Arcana.
All right. Val.
Yep.
I need you to roll me a luck check with advantage. DC to beat is 19.
In
With
other words,
advantage,
she-
you said?
With advantage.
in other
And
words, she
then,
needs-
No
in other words, she needs
modifier.
to get- she needs
cool,
a nat
19.
20.
I literally rolled a fucking 19.
Okay. All right. So, Zurin, you feel a ping, but it's coming from the book that's on the table.
Hmm. Sneaky. Continue, Ilya.
Out of session, does Zurin say? No, not Zurin. Altair say that he saw her go over to the bookshelf.
I literally said I bring up that I saw her go
Okay.
over there.
Yep.
Okay, no, it's just my brain's going a fucking million miles an hour.
I walked over to the bookshelf. I didn't find anything. Are you accusing me of something?
We're all a little on edge.
I can tell.
We've been told to find these fucking books.
Hmm.
We know nothing about where they are, what they do, why we need them, and who is after them, other than the fact that it is some former student who holds the grudgiest of grudges against this academy and everything that it stands for. Altair's got 1. There's 5 more out there. We need, and I'm looking at everybody around this table. We need to trust each other with our lives and be as open and honest as is physically possible. If we can't do that, then we stand no chance.
Quick question.
Yep.
Tony, does everyone know about the fifth genie?
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually had to think about that for a second because I don't remember if I
don't
didn't remember
remember
at
either.
first if everyone remembered, but yeah, everyone should know about the fifth genie.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure we got told about it after.
Hail Hydra.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't. That was Zern. Anyway, Zern's going to bring up the meeting he had that night with whoever was talking to him. And he's going to explain that genie, and he's going to port to Allura, are tied in some way.
DM, I have a second level spell slot left.
Okay.
I'm about to use it to cast Suggestion,
Okay.
but it's not on Allura. Val, you watch as Ilya looks towards you and says, "Convince me you don't have a book."
Is there any
is-
roll for that,
I
or
believe so. It's a
It
wisdom
is a
saving.
wisdom saving throw.
nope? That's a 5.
Okay. So
The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration, which is concentration up to 8 hours.
okay. Give me a second. Okay. Val,
Mhm.
you are compelled
Mhm.
to tell them that you do have a book. Do you do so?
I failed the roll.
Okay.
I'm trying to word it. Give me a second. I don't not have a book.
Val, take 14 points of psychic damage.
14? Oh my gosh.
14 emotional damage.
Val, as soon as she says that, is going to just grab her head and is just gonna kind of like just looking down at the table.
And the way that she worded it, Ilya,
Is a double negative. Ilya stands and walks out. As she gets to the door, she just says, "There's a decision that needs to be made."
all right, so Ilya walks out.
What just happened?
How am I feeling, Tony?
Pretty fucked up, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm at 10 HP now.
Yep.
That fucked me up. Val's gonna get up and is also going to walk out.
Yep. Locke, Altair, Allura. Is there anything else you want to do while in Zurin's house, dorm room?
I don't have anything of value to add here.
Okay.
I attach noose to
Alright.
your ankle, throw a noose over the rafter, pull, and go to sleep.
Cool. Altair?
I am going to sort of set up a potential for another session if this is where we're at.
We are about to because I have to do something with Zurin.
I
I didn't do it.
am going to go to my deity's room to see if she's there, and if not, attempt to get a hold of her.
Alright, so that will be where we leave it off with you at.
Hey Tony, before you, because I know you're gonna end it, and this can happen next session, but I just wanted to ask, if Val walks out immediately after Ilya, can I like catch her as she's going?
Yes.
Cool. That's it.
Zurin.
I didn't do it. I swear.
You kind of did.
Mm,
Yeah, you killed Dublin.
No, you didn't. It's not canon.
I
Yeah,
imagine
it is. It's canon in the dream.
You know the little voice that you just mentioned?
Uh-huh.
You hear it again. This time it's loud and clear.
First thing that Zern's going to say is, you better start explaining to me really quick exactly what in the world is going on here.
She's lying.
I figured that. Now, care to explain to me exactly what is pulling the strings around here?
You already know who that is.
Yeah, all right. Now, whose strings is he pulling?
I have suspicions, but I'm not entirely sure.
What do your suspicions say?
Val and Allura.
So the two of them are tied in with the genie. Somehow, some way.
Yes. But I'm not 100% sure. Because I am, even in all of my power, I am being blocked.
Is there anyone we can talk to who can give somewhat of a definitive answer?
Well, the definitive answer is obvious. The one that's in control is the fifth genie. Who their underlings are, I do not know. I have my suspicions, as I have stated, but they are simply that. Suspicions. However, that is not why I'm here.
All right.
You were granted a power as a test run, and now I need your definitive answer.
What question?
Do you sign the contract?
Before I do, can I get an actual name of who you are?
Give me just a second.
Oh, Zern's getting an upgrade.
They're about to fucking get killed.
Nah.
Or about to be part of the forces of evil.
Nah, Grandpa Asmodeus wouldn't let that happen.
I was about to say maybe you're the twinkle in Asmodeus's eye.
No, Asmodeus ain't my daddy. He's a
He
fifth
may be your
cousin, seven
father,
times
but he
removed.
ain't your dad. Right. Okay. Right.
He's a fifth cousin, twice removed.
Okay. I don't have a token for him, so keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you a visual image. Only you can see him.
Okay.
The room goes dark. Almost pitch black. Suddenly, you see, roughly about 30 feet away from you, this blue flame appear. The blue flame starts to enlarge very slowly to the point that you could say that it would be the size of a portal. Stepping out of the blue flame steps a midnight black warhorse, and sitting up upon the top of this magnificent black horse is a figure dressed all in black, carrying a rifle and a revolver. However, the figure has no skin. He is a skeleton. And his face is engulfed in a blue flame.
Oh, it's Ghost Rider.
All right, so Clint Eastwood. Okay.
The horse walks over to you, and the skeletal figure looks down and says, "I am Tempest, god of war."
Sign me up, Tempest.
You see him pull out a parchment. He hands it to you and waits. Do you open the parchment?
Mm-hmm.
You open up the parchment and it gives you the details of what you are capable of going to be able to do once you are signed the contract in full. You will be able to summon each of his guns. One is the revolver and one is the rifle.
Okay.
And I'm trying to find the names of the weapons.
Smith and Weston.
That's Weston,
Heckler,
not Weston.
Heckler and Cock.
The rifle's
I'll be
name.
right back.
On the parchment, you see two names. One for the rifle and one for the revolver. The revolver's name is Nobian. The rifle's name is Besheba.
All right, spell the revolver one.
The revolver is Nobannion. The rifle,
So no Banyan.
Nobanian, yeah. The rifle is spelled Beshaba.
Bashaba. All right. So no Banyan and Bashaba.
Yes. The contract also tells you the importance of these two weapons and their histories. Nobanian was, when Tempest was a human, his best friend. Nobanian sacrificed his life so that Tempest could reach godhood. Besheba was his lover during the time of the Golden Age. She was the only one that he actually ever loved. And she died at the hands of the genie. So he has a revenge plot. He wants to see the genie dead.
Works for me.
But inside both of the guns lies their souls, their essence, what remains of the two people he cared about the most. Each of them has their own unique abilities, their own powers, their own uniqueness about them. At the bottom of the parchment, you see a line with an X on it. The moment you see it, you see a quill appear in front of you. A quill made of pure gold. Do you sign the contract?
He signs Zurin Ebonheart.
Upon the parchment, you sign your name in ink made out of gold itself. The parchment rolls up, and he grabs it out of the air and puts it into his pocket. He hands you both of the guns. And he simply says, "Kill the bastard and bring me its head." And that is where we're going to end the session. Thank you guys so much. So, I kind of came up with the Thanksgiving theme on the fly because I knew the holiday was coming up and I wanted something a little more casual, more fun, and not so depressing. But we ended off in a depressing note, so at least I didn't do it this time.
See, it could have been angry, but I'm saving that one for next session.
So the way that it ended, I'm assuming that several people are wanting their own little segments again. Particularly in the case of Altair, but it also sounds like that we may get a session of Val and Allura and see how
Wait,
that goes.
No. Wrong
You
girl.
can
No,
thank
Ilya,
Val.
Ilya, yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, Val and Ilya. Sorry.
For Amy's
Really?
sake, they're just like,
Yeah, no,
that one,
I
that one."
knew I knew as soon as you perked up that I had said it wrong. So Val and Ilya will get their
Oh, that
own
could
little
be fun.
that they are going to get their own little segment.
Cat fight.
Um,
You say that.
so I will have this episode uploaded to YouTube by Tuesday, as well as 2 episodes for the podcast on this Tuesday.
Whoop.
So happy Thanksgiving. You're getting 3 episodes, 2 from the podcast and 1 on YouTube. So there you go. There is my little Thanksgiving gift to all of you. I hope that you all enjoy it. We will not be here next week. I'm going on a hiking trip because my fat ass needs to lose some weight and I need to start doing that, and I'm going to go on hikes once a month on Sundays to start that.
So we've got an entire weekend off from D&D.
Yes, mostly because of the holiday and because I made plans to go hiking this Sunday. So, you
Is
will
it
have.
warm enough to go hiking for you?
It really isn't.
I was about to say, fuck you. I'm at 10 degrees with the wind chill. And for all my friends who are in Celsius, that's -12.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
It snowed. It's fully snowed over now.
Yeah,
What?
we've got a layer of snow in our front yard, dude.
I'm in
What?
Michigan. Like,
I was
I'm
about to
in
say,
the
what
north.
icicle?
Oh, she's in the upper part of.
I'm
in
in
middle
the
part.
north.
I was gonna ask, what fucking planet are you on, Hoth?
No,
Yes.
just the Midwest.
That's Michigan for you, buddy.
hmm
Trust me, I got a thin layer of snow outside my freaking yard right now.
Also-
I had to
Oh,
drive in it last
I've had
night. I had to drive
several.
through Santa's goddamn village.
Okay,
Man,
so
you've also got to remember something though. They're in a typical warmer climate than us, so they're not adjusted to the cold like we are.
okay, so I wanna ask a question here. Okay,
Pause. It's November.
yeah.
No matter. You're adjusted to a warmer climate naturally because it's warmer more times than it. Your summer and your autumn and your spring are all warmer than ours naturally.
My friend, in the Midwest? In Michigan? That's
Yes.
borderline Canada. No.
We
That's
get what's
what
called
you
the lake
realize.
effect.
Yeah, I'm on like 70 million different lakes.
If you
I
said-
get the oof.
If you said that about me, Eli, that would have been absolutely true. But because they are
About the
closer to
rest
the
of
northern
us?
border of
I've
Canada,
literally got a friend that lives in Canada. When he came over here, said it was 10 times colder over here than it was there.
I don't believe that.
I don't
It's
either.
called Smitty.
Okay,
Don't,
okay.
I don't have to prove shit to you. I'm just telling you what my
I mean, yeah,
experience is.
that's also fair. But in my case, Eli, that is definitely true. Like my summer, spring, and fall are like above
60 degrees.
above like 75. Quite literally now. It used to be that.
Whereas I don't hit 75 until the dead of summer.
So my winter drops like really fucking cold, but then the rest of the year is super fucking hot. It's always hot
Winter
or
is just 6 months.
yeah.
Okay, I have just a very yes or no question here. That's all I'm looking for. Is it true that Buffalo got 70 inches of snow?
70?
Yes.
Does
When?
Buffalo, New York get 70 inches of snow? I don't know. I'm not
Hold on,
focused on.
Hold on. When?
No more than 2 days ago.
I'm checking the internet right now.
Yeah.
Because
I didn't hear nothing about that.
I'm seeing a lot of people saying that Buffalo got 70
I mean,
inches.
The lake effect is real. I'd believe it. Dropping more than 6 feet of snow. No, it was
6 feet of snow.
6 feet is 72.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Holy shit.
That's yeah.
And you want to know something funny? Not surprising.
No, I'm waiting for the polar vortex this year. We've had them. I think we skipped last year's, but our polar vortex
Yeah, last year
come
was
every 2
not bad.
years.
Yeah, so Mayhem, what you gotta realize is that they up there get so much fucking snow that it's insane. Whereas, like for me, for example, I will never see snow in my lifetime, ever.
That's a lie, Tony.
I've seen
Yeah, I was about to say.
I've seen snow in the 32 years I've been alive 3 times that I can remember, but it's not snow that is like even
not
remotely
insane.
considerate.
Yeah, but your shit
Yeah.
shuts down when it snows.
It shuts down when it sleets.
Like,
So
when I tell you I
Ours-
could not see last night, we did not have the plow trucks out because it was actively snowing. We had one guy, I had to drive through construction with the snow going. One guy put his hazards on and started leading us up a bridge
yeah.
because nobody could see. I put my brights on and I physically, like, all I could see was the fat ass snowflakes falling on my car. It was awful.
So we don't here where I'm at, Mayhem and Eli, and for those that are across seas, they have the capacity and the vehicles and everything, the machines to be able to clear all of that stuff out because of how common it is for them to have that kind of snow
And the infrastructure.
and the infrastructure.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, for example, I don't have that capability here, which is why that even if it sleets, even like a minute amount, we shut everything down. Everything.
Whereas
It's
even where I'm at, getting 2 foot of snow, that was what, a day that ended in wah during the
Yeah.
winter.
It just goes. It happens. My
I'm
friend's
not even-
entire balcony door got blocked off by snow like 2 days ago.
And I'm not even as far north as they are.
And I used to live in Alaska.
Damn.
Oh, Alaska. But their summers are gorgeous.
They are.
On
hate
that
And
it.
it's
note.
daylight
6
20
months
for
on,
24
say,
hours.
Hmm
6 months out of the year, buddy.
All right,
Yeah.
so just to end the session off, just a few other minor things that I'm going to mention. So, as I've stated, so Altair will get another segment by himself. Ilya and Val will also get a segment by themselves. And do not think that I have forgotten that there is a segment for Val and Allura that has to do with the detention stuff.
Yep.
So that is coming up. That needs to happen. I'm going to have to change a few minor details about that, but that is okay because I was tempted to do so tonight instead of using it for that session, which is just fine. Not a problem. But those are the 3 big next episodes coming up.
I can't wait to fight with Ilya.
Hey, who says it's gonna be a fight?
It's not gonna be a fight. I'm just gonna argue. I have a thing I need to say to you.
And I got several things I need to say.
Listen.
We're going to get a cat fight, and it's going to be fun.
And
No,
Zern's
it'll be
just-
fine.
Zern's just sitting in the background knowing what the fuck's going on. And he
I'm gonna burst the bubble here, and this will be the finest thing before I say before I go to bed because it's 2:17 a.m.
Yeah, we're about to
Ilya-
close.
Ilya's not gonna throw hands.
I was not gonna throw hands either. I just got shit to
Gonna-
say.
Gonna throw
Alright.
something else.
books
All right,
and
so
whatnot
thank
like
you guys
that.
so much for watching. We appreciate your time here. We will not be here next Sunday. We will also not be recording an episode this Saturday for Mayhem and Eli and our newest member who will be joining us in the next session that will not be posted up for a good long while. Overkill.
Mhm.
He is going to be our newest player. And speaking of which, so Val, I need you to tell Jacob and
Nico.
not Nico.
Oh.
I want to see what he goes by on his name now.
Is it one of the other podcast people?
It's one of the ones that was there when me and Mayhem was there, and I can't remember
Frog.
what he.
If it's who I'm thinking it is, it's the Frog Sheriff.
No,
'cause
that's Nico.
Are you talking about
Nico?
Artifice?
He played the halfling, the one that never bathed. He always used fucking.
Oh God, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get into contact with that person.
That's
Have
the
not
one.
spoken to them in a hot sec.
Yeah.
Have you spoken to them recently?
I have not, but he is supposed to be appearing with Jacob. If he can't, that's fine. But definitely Jacob. I need to hear back from him for sure.
I will get Jacob. I'll be on the phone with Jacob tonight. I will see if I can get into contact with the other person. I am not 100% sure because of again, have not spoken to that person in forever. But
Gotcha.
I'll let you know. But
Awesome.
I mean, anybody else should be able to. What day though?
It won't be this Saturday, so it will probably be the Saturday following. They for that session, I'll only need them for like maybe at most like 10 minutes.
I'll see if I can get him. And you said Saturday, right? Not Sunday?
Saturday, yeah. So I'll need them for that session for about like 10 minutes, and then after that I will need them for the full sessions every Saturday after that, for the next few episodes, because our players are going to be going to Eberron.
Okay.
And yeah, all right. So now that that's
Alrighty.
out of the way, thank you guys so much, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
I'm also gonna do